Right, should be good, should be live. I think we are looking across. We seem to be. Right, hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's time for the Manchester Derby. A very exciting day with some very interesting lineups. We'll get into those in a few moments' time. But welcome everybody to start. Welcome XZ, welcome Lona, welcome King DS. A load of people here for the start. It's great to see. City will win. Good, excellent. Harry's forgot to turn the volume off his phone again. Disgraceful, honestly. Such an amateur. But yeah, hello everyone. City aren't starting their best defence. Could United exploit this? I think they certainly could. I find it very strange that, obviously, they're like Rodgers injured, you can't play him. Why not have Calvin Phillips?
I mean, I look at this City defence, I look at this City midfield.
Your £15 million PM.
There's a big opportunity for United today. I thought they had a slim chance. But now, look at his lineups. I think... No, I thought they had a chance, but I knew it'd be tough. But look at his lineups, I think it's easier for United. And we saw it last season when United weren't that great. When Jadon Sancho put United ahead. Yes, they lost that game 3-1, but he was still ahead. There's an opportunity for United today, and I think people will forget that. But still all to play for. It's going to be a very close game, very even game. But City missing some big players. For United, it looks like an almost full strength 11. If not, it is their full strength 11.
Well, I've been saying everyone this week that I've been saying United are going to win this. And I don't think my opinion's changed. If anything, today's lineups have reaffirmed that. So I think the best way to start is to start with those lineups.
Very much.
Makes a lot of sense too. We are, of course, at the Etihad. Could that have an effect?
No.
Does that change the outcome? Maybe was it Old Trafford?
Well, Old Trafford obviously it favour United, but the Etihad doesn't favour City.
No, but does it? In the fact it doesn't favour United, does that favour City in a way?
No, because no one's there.
No, but okay. If there's no United fans either, so it doesn't.
Oh, United fans. They're probably more United fans.
Sure,
fans
right. City still fill their stadium, just not on Thingy nights. But yeah, Manchester City versus Manchester United at the Etihad tonight. City line up with their pretty normal 11 with a few big exclusions. It is, of course, Edison in goal. Kyle Walker right back. Akanji and Ake starts at centre half, and it's Cancelo at left back, playing in that inverted wing back role where he's been so effective in recent seasons, or the last two. Pick a midfield three of De Bruyne, Captain Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva. There is nothing defensive about that midfield.
Not at all.
Don't know what they're doing there.
Who is doing the defensive work in there?
Foden starts on the right, Grealish on the left, Haaland leads the line. My solution would be play Foden as that false nine, play Bernardo on the right, Haaland DM. He's a unit. No, but Calvin Phillips, honestly, what was the point in signing him?
He's
got a shoulder injury, to be fair.
Okay, so they're both injured.
Playing without a shoulder will be alright. He was supposed to return apparently by the 17th of September. It is today, the 2nd of October. I don't think that man's got a shoulder then.
No.
But a very strange team. I guess if Phillips injured, that explains that one.
Absolutely nothing defensively, I know McTominay isn't very good, but at least he's something.
Right, no, City going to win. Just noticed. Right, United 11. De Gea in goal. Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Malacia. Fairly standard back four and
very
keeper.
Strong back four, that is.
It's a pivot of Eriksen and McTominay. Why does Casemiro not start? Couldn't tell you. Anthony on the right, Sancho on the left. Bruno Fernandes takes the armband and starts in that attacking mid-role. Rashford leads the line. He's going to be a big difference today. And I think on the counter is how United can hit City hardest.
I shouldn't have benched Anthony in FPL.
Sancho, Rashford, Anthony on the break.
Myself.
I need a Sancho hat-trick today to save my FPL week.
Or
a Haaland hat-trick. Either way, I've not captained either of them, so I'm in the mud.
City, they're not starting star players. They've got Jack Grealish. It's not a good strong 11. United, it's defensively looks very strong. They actually have a defensive midfielder, and going forward, we know the threat that Anthony, Sancho, Rashford all possess on the counter attack. City are in trouble, But they do have one man who is absolutely goal machine up front, Erling Haaland.
Yes, that famous sentence. That's how everyone describes Erling Haaland, isn't it? He is absolutely goal machine. But he's
an absolute robot.
He's pretty decent, to be fair. Exed's put quite an interesting point in chat. Phillips is running his chances to get into the England squad, in my opinion, because he's competing against arguably the world's best midfield.
Phillips shouldn't be at the World Cup.
No, but I'd argue he did need a step up from Leeds.
Not to City though, because he's not going to play.
No, I think it's a similar one to Jack Grealish, isn't it? You can't turn down Manchester City when they come calling.
No,
Leeds couldn't, Villa couldn't, and neither can those individuals.
He'll sit on the bench and win trophies and he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, but equally, long term, he is that Rodri replacement. So if, as much as right now he doesn't start, it was the same for Rodri when he came in. People question why has Rodri gone to sit on the bench while Fernandinho started. Yeah. Look at him now. He starts for the best team in the world.
2-3 years. No,
Rodri's what? How old?
Phillips will be the...
No, I can't see because he's not actually in the lineup. Hang on. Research. But yeah, keep talking.
But yeah, I think Calvin Phillips has still got a big part to play in this City side, but could this be a high scoring game?
Well, Rodri's 26.
I really don't know how this game's going to go.
Phillips is also 26, so it doesn't make a difference.
City have no defensive midfielder and have not fielded their strongest defence. And United look very good going forward. United are good defensively, but City have Erling Haaland. Could this be a high-scoring Manchester derby? Dare I even say it? We've covered 2 games already this weekend, and we've seen a total of 9 goals already.
No.
8 goals.
No.
Bayern won 3-0.
4-0.
3-1.
Oh yeah, 8 goals.
8 goals. Thank you very much. I can do maths.
Yeah, not 9 though.
Could we see more?
Potentially.
We've seen 4 goals in every game we've covered so far.
The thing is, City will concede in this game and United will concede, so it's going to be at least 1-1. To be fair, if any team's not going to concede today, it's going to be Man United. I can't see City not conceding, I'll be honest. Yeah. Which sounds mental, but I can't see it happening. So, yeah, maybe I'm massively wrong.
We
maybe
know Haaland's going to get one.
Who knows?
We know, it's very likely that Haaland will score and that City will concede. That levels the game out. Now, where do I see United's attack being stronger than Haaland by himself? Could
Haaland won't be by himself. Come on.
Could Varane pocket Haaland?
No.
The way Steve Cook did.
No one's pocketing Erling Haaland.
Well, who's the ball centre halves? Lloyd Kelly that did.
Senesi
did.
I don't think he even started that game. But, no. They won't pocket Haaland today.
I'd be interested what happens. Be really interested what happens.
The way you do it is by sitting in a low block, which, to be fair, United could do today.
And then hit him on the counter with their
And then
pace.
hit him on the counter. I think Bruno's going to have a lot of time and space today, and I think he could have a big impact.
Yeah.
Because when Bruno plays well and he has time and space, Bruno is capable. We saw it at the start of last season. You take your minds back to the Man United Leeds game where they won 5-1. He picked up, 2 goals and 2 assists, I believe.
And then do we look at it as...
Something like that.
Is it going to come down to who's better out of Bruno and De Bruyne? Which one's going to be more creative? Which one's going to have more time on the ball?
Yeah, equally, De Bruyne's going to have acres because McTominay is not good.
Or McTominay will snap his leg in half in the first 5 minutes.
De Bruyne won't be there because he'll be going in an ambulance.
Yeah.
But yeah, by the way, the favourites with United in chat at the moment. That's kind of shocked me. As much as I think United will win this, I didn't think that most people would agree. But I guess there's a lot of people who just want United to win, so City on top of the league. Like most again, Arsenal
it's a derby.
And Liverpool fans and people like that.
You know, could we see a controversial decision? Could we, tackles flying in? This could be the best Manchester derby we've seen in the last few years. Because we've seen some absolute stinkers over the years.
If City lose today, Chelsea close to within 3 points. And have a game in hand, I believe.
And everyone's saying that Chelsea have been shite.
Well, we have been shite.
So City.
We're just fucking lucky. But it does give us an opportunity to get that back. But yeah, so at the moment, Manchester City on 17 points, 7 games played. Chelsea on 13 points, 7 games played. Okay, so there's a 4-point gap.
City lose today.
And Chelsea win that game in hand.
Brighton could go second in the Premier League.
If they win that game in hand,
Brighton could be second in the Premier League. If City lose today, then Brighton win the game in hand.
Apart from Manchester United will go above them, so Brighton would be third. And joint on points with Tottenham, so Brighton would have to win 4-0.
They're probably at Villa. Or West Ham.
Brighton play... They've got a tough run, haven't they, Brighton?
Yeah, but they'll probably win. I mean, I thought Liverpool would be a tough game, but I guess we'll talk about briefly.
We said Brighton. I literally said Brighton will beat them.
I said 3-0 Brighton.
What do I say? Oh, no,
You went against it. I said 3-0 Brighton. And Brighton did score 3. We'll touch on it briefly. Roberto De Zerbi. Well, that is one way to announce yourself to the Premier League.
I'm not surprised. I've been saying for weeks, De Zerbi's a quality coach, he'll do well. Yeah. And Graham, he's inherited a great squad, as he said in the interviews. Potter's worked magic with them.
Liverpool, all he did was crap at
sprinkle a bit of magic, yeah. Liverpool are really struggling at the moment. We're watching them on Tuesday night. Well, you'll be joining us from about
Rangers are a big one.
half-time-ish.
If they do not smash Rangers by at least 4, they need to.
Yeah.
That is a big game for them.
Ria Indo, welcome to the stream. RIP supporter Indonesia. Yeah, no, that was shocking news to wake up to this morning. It shouldn't be happening in modern football.
No.
It's a big shame. But, yeah. Somber mood. But
I was going to say,
Manchester City, Man United, we'll try and get excited for it.
Won't happen here today. That's all we can say.
No, which we're very thankful for. But, yeah. Erling Haaland, where should we go with
I don't know.
the rest of the preview? Who do we want to focus on? They're focusing on Erling Haaland. I'm bored.
We've talked
about Haaland so much.
He just stick his leg 50 metres in the air and score a goal.
Yeah.
That is it.
If City create even half a chance today, Haaland will score. Exactly. It's whether United can stop them creating that chance. Haaland doesn't create chances by himself.
What you notice is he does this perfectly. He gets in between the two centre halves. Here, that's going to do if we mum on anyone, but ignore that.
Sorry.
But again, he gets in between the two centre halves and he causes trouble.
And here, Kilman doesn't know which way to go, so I can't predict it.
As much as who was it? Was it Paul? It was an ex-United legend. I think it was Paul Scholes saying that height don't matter in the Premier League. Lisandro Martinez is this and that. It does, especially against Erling Haaland. If Haaland can find the gap between a short Martinez and Haaland.
Lisandro Martinez marked Erling Haaland out of the game when the Ajax played Borussia Dortmund last year in the Champions League. And I know that City have better creative talents, but if the absolute Chad, Scott McTominay, can stop De Bruyne putting the ball over the top, Haaland won't get much service today.
It's going to come to you now.
The fullbacks are looking stronger. Malacia and Dalot have done very well in recent weeks. They've just got to keep them quiet. Grealish, not too difficult to keep quiet. Nat Collins did it last week by just killing him. And so you could just do that.
I think
that as long as they're on form.
I mean, this sounds like every football game. It's very cliche, but the game is won in midfield today.
The team that scores more goals than the other team will win the football match.
But it depends. We know if Bruno has a blinder, which we know he can do. If McTominay has a good game for once, is in a blue moon, because he does have those games where he's actually not horrific. And if Eriksen can do well as well,
he's done well this season.
He's just
as much as we mug him off, or literally every time we see him play, because he has done all right this season. He has got a mistake in him, and we're well aware of that. And it does surprise me Casemiro doesn't start today, but. Regardless of that, Scott McTominay is still an okay footballer.
And that's the other thing I want to mention. You mentioned Casemiro. Go look. If we have a look at the benches, United have got options, and Man United don't usually have options.
What, Martial, Ronaldo? Ronaldo is an option, I guess. So yeah, they've got Martial, Ronaldo, Alanga, Pellistri, Fred, Casemiro, Shaw, Lindelof, and if they need a keeper, Tom Heaton's there.
But think about the trouble that Alanga caused here last season at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Until City went and scored 3 in the second half and completely ruined the game. But if you ignore that fact, it was good. It was good. United have a chance. They've got a real opportunity, and this is it'd be a massive statement if they can win today.
It certainly would be. What do we think about Fred?
There isn't a place for him in this side anymore.
He's got no minutes. Under Ten Hag, he's barely played, has he? I've not seen him.
That's the thing, though. I don't think there's room for him. Casemiro, McTominay, Eriksen.
Yeah.
There's no.
He's just not good in a 2.
No.
So if you look at his minutes, he played 90 against Sociedad, picked up a yellow card, but played well overall. 23 minutes against Arsenal, 3 minutes against Leicester, a minute against the Saints, 19 against Liverpool, 45 against Brentford, 53 against Brighton. He got a full 90 against Atleti, but that wasn't in the Premier League.
That's also pre-season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But did they? No, they didn't start. No, they did start with Brighton. Yeah. So 53 minutes in the opener. That's the most minutes he's got in the league this season.
Yeah.
If you're Fred, do you leave? Are you happy playing bit part minutes?
I think United can get some money for him as well.
But where does he go? I know.
Anywhere.
What, Barcelona?
We're a club that needs
swap deal with Frankie de Jong. You get Fred, we get de Jong.
Fair trade, you guys, mate.
And we'll pay your wage bill. Okay, yeah, no, sure, great deal.
We'll help you with your illegal money businesses.
I think Fred in the Serie A though would be the world's greatest central midfielder.
Oh yeah, him, Jorginho, and
that's another midfielder who I think his time in the Premier League might be finished now.
Yeah.
Jorginho once again struggled.
What
yesterday
you
a lot.
midfield of Pogba, Fred, and Jorginho?
It's so shit.
Ex-Prem rejects.
Yeah, exactly.
With Morata up front.
Yeah. Oh, they've got Vlahovic, Di Maria.
Yeah.
Mate, it actually might be ex-Prem rejects.
Yeah.
Has Chiesa ever been in the Premier League?
Bring him to Chelsea, let him rip it, he won't be a reject.
And we'll give them Ziyech.
Yeah, they're going to Ziyech.
Again. He'd be mental. Like Mkhitaryan and that.
There's so many Prem players that would rip it up in Serie A.
Yeah, I said La Liga, didn't I?
But also, when we say we're talking realistic signings, like, yes, Haaland could go to Inter and absolutely tear up the
I think he struggled with the physicality, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I think the pace of the game would be suited.
I think Bastoni would pocket him, mate. I think Chris Smalling, eat him for dinner.
Again, that's another Prem reject gone to.
Yeah.
Abraham wasn't really a reject, he was just a wanted.
He was a reject.
It's a reject then, isn't
He didn't get any minutes at Chelsea. Same for Tomori. But equally, Tomori's still amazing.
So is Tammy Abraham.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
Matic is there now, mate. Gotta love this area.
But I think, this game is won in midfield today. If United can have a good game, because it's very on and off in their midfield battles, they can have a good game, they're in for it. But I think they could be in a spot of bother if they can't allow De Bruyne to have time on the ball. If not, he will dictate the play. And if they let the ball get to Erling Haaland, they will concede.
And they need to get Eriksen with time and space on the ball. Because Eriksen will create chances to stay.
Exactly.
And with the pace of Jadon Sancho, with the pace of Anthony, and with the pace, most importantly, of Marcus Rashford, balls over the top could be key today. And I'll be honest, I look at that City back line, and there's weakness there.
Yeah.
Akanji's got very limited minutes in the Premier League so far. He only joined a month ago. Ake, we know he's got an error in him. Cancelo's very high. If you catch him on the break, Cancelo won't be there.
Yeah.
And Kyle Walker is a very good right back. But I do feel Jadon Sancho is a better winger. And he could cause him a lot of trouble.
He's got to cut
It could be a very difficult day for
force him on his left every single
Walker.
time. Sancho cutting on his right, force Walker to defend on his left.
Yeah, get Malassa on the overlap.
Yeah.
And also get him back.
Find that switch, because you know, as you said, Cancelo's going to be high, Anthony's going to be free. And because he's on my fantasy bench, he's going to score today. I know he is, because I benched him.
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping either... I've got Cancelo, Sancho, Haaland still to go. I captained Sterling because I don't like getting any points. So
I captained Tony. Even worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've got Haaland, Anthony's on my bench, and then I've got Jacob Ramsey, Ashley Young, and Luis Sinisterra.
So Maximan cooked Walker in the Newcastle City game. This is why it surprises me that they've put the wingers on the sides they have.
Yeah.
Football might have got it wrong, but for me it makes more sense to have Anthony on the left, where he can, tricky feet, cuts inside, you don't know where he's going to go, he's very unpredictable against Kyle Walker, and give Sancho the space behind Cancelo.
Could we see
because he can exploit that with his pace?
Did at the Women's Euros, where the two wingers keep swapping and changing sides.
Potentially, that could be the most effective. Equally, I think, in terms of the wings they're best off, Sancho's better off the left, Anthony's better off the right. But do you switch that for personnel today, or do you keep it the way it is because that's where they're best? Because Sancho cutting on his right is incredibly dangerous.
I also think
Anthony is more of he's going to mug you off and then get to the byline and cross it in.
I also think fullbacks as well. Because what we know can happen is, you said Cancelo and Walker.
Dallow's on fire.
They get very high.
He scored twice on them for Portugal, didn't he?
and Dallo, if you can get your wingers to drag the fullbacks out, and then you get Dallo and Malacia on the overlap, you're in. Because then you've got those two running up there, and then you've got
you've got Eriksen, you've got Bruno creating stuff. Very exciting. We've got 10 minutes of kick-off, so I'll just quickly message in chat. Welcome, Sugam Riada. I believe it's your first time here, so welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, we've got 10 minutes to kick off. We better get into some predictions. What we're thinking today really is very, very difficult.
I know we've bigged up United a lot, but City are still a very, very good side. And it's going to be very, very tough to beat them. I don't think... I can't think of anything that's going to separate the two sides. So I'm going to go for Manchester City 2, Manchester United 2.
Yeah. And welcome the Villa player as well. Great to see you. Of course,
later.
Aston Villa on later.
It's a winnable game.
I have to say,
it's a winnable game.
It is winnable, but Leeds aren't looking good this season.
They are, but it's
equally. They've had 4 weeks.
Exactly.
At least the international break.
Again, though, it depends who plays. If we see Buendia, Watkins, someone else.
Leeds have got an extra game in hand, haven't they? They didn't play because their United game was called off. So they've not played in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Could that have an impact? We've seen a lot of the teams that didn't play in that game have an impact. Have failed. Like Liverpool drew with Brighton, Chelsea, scraped by against Crystal Palace, but did avoid in the end. Manchester United, of course, on now. Leeds play later. Who else is there? Brighton and Palace, wasn't it? The other teams that had their game called off.
I was talking about who's on tomorrow night.
To be fair, they both played well. So yeah, we're winning later. Don't worry. That's the kind of confidence you've got to have. That's the kind of faith you've got to have.
He'll start Bailey, Watkins, Buendia, and we'll win.
Yeah, and
he won't. He'll probably go.
Leeds look great going forwards, but I still feel defensively they've got a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Like Christensen's all right, but he's not.
No Matty Cash, no Digne. Is Digne fit now? It'll be Augustinson
Equally,
anyway.
Cash and Digne have been poor this season. In my opinion.
Ashley Young, right
Whenever
back.
I've watched them, they've really struggled. So maybe this is. Maybe your drop from the side isn't a terrible thing.
It'd be interesting to see the centre-half pairing. It'll probably be Mings and Konza, but we could see a Callum Chambers.
Maybe we'll see Ashley Young become the greatest fullback ever.
He had a good game at right back against City. Good game at right back against Southampton. Could he do the same? Hopefully, because he's my fantasy team.
You got Ash. I forgot you did that. That might be the most disgraceful thing.
Well, Ashley Young, my fantasy team.
Yeah.
Predictions though. I'm going to say I've gone City 2, United 2. City goals from Haaland and Gundogan, and United goals from Anthony and Eriksen.
Tough on this. I'm going to go 3-0 Manchester United. I was going to go 2-0, channeling our first ever stream vibes when Scott McTominay scored that belter. I don't think McTominay's going to be in the goals today.
No.
I'm going to go for goal scorers of Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, and Bruno Fernandes. And I think Fernandes will get the other 2 assists in a man of the match display. And I think we're going to be in for a very good game.
What you said scores?
3-0.
Oh, right.
So not even a City goal, I know. Bit controversial. I just feel maybe if I jinx it, Haaland will then score 10 and my fantasy team will be loving it.
One thing I want to mention is we saw it yesterday in the North London derby. Decisions can change games. We saw yesterday a Harry Kane penalty, and then we saw an Emerson Royale. Right, Oliver.
Oh.
We saw an Emerson Royale red card yesterday change the game. Tottenham were well in that tie until a stupid error from which was unnecessary, cost them the game, and that switched the game around. Could we see similar things today? Could United be in it and then McTominay makes a horrific tackle?
Potentially so. The Villa players going 1-1 for the derby. XZ saying 2-1 United win, with the De Gea getting an 8 rating. So obviously a big display there from David De Gea.
Which is very possible. Very possible.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen in the past how his performances can change the course of a game. But yeah, we've got 6 minutes to kick off. Anything else we should discuss before we get into it? If anyone's got any topics in chat, or you haven't stuck your predictions in yet, make sure to do that. And a quick look at the poll: 16 votes, 56% say Man United will win. That has surprised me. I thought most people would back City today, so that has surprised me.
Is that just hopeful rival fans hoping?
Yeah.
Or is it another show that City don't have any fans?
The Arsenal fans love our streams. Every time I watch Arsenal, the views are so much higher.
Why does everyone like Arsenal so much?
Maybe we've just got a lot of Arsenal fans who love the channel.
Or isn't that typical thing where people who have really got into football this year they just picked Arsenal as their team because they're flying high?
But also people hate Arsenal.
Yeah.
I feel like they're the club that everyone wants to see lose.
Everyone takes a piss out of them.
So they're
AFTV.
Everyone watches every Arsenal game.
But especially them United because they've got Goldbridge. But I think people actually like Goldbridge now. They've had enough of taking the piss out of it.
Also, AFTV, is that still going?
No. Well,
it's still going. I think it's fallen off.
Different, yeah, I was going to say.
I've
got Robbie and
has Don Robbie gone now? Oh.
What's his name?
Man, get Don Robbie on the football chat instead.
Yeah, it'll never be the same as it was. You tune in, you watch some angry ball bloke, Claude, Don Robbie, everyone.
Yeah, icons. And that who's the one who went to prison?
Oh, the one who DTFC.
DT.
Jeez.
Yeah, not DT, not the football club. They didn't get a present.
Gee, they might as well be. But that man is questionable.
Arsenal aren't hated by everyone, but it's funny when they lose. Banter FC. No, but I feel they are.
Exactly.
Everyone loves watching Arsenal lose.
Everyone calls them Banter FC.
Tell me one club that you'd love to see, other than
TV
maybe
just...
Man United.
Yeah.
But yeah, but to be fair, if City got relegated, would that be funnier? I don't think it would because there's not as many fans. There's no one to laugh at.
Exactly. I genuinely do not know any City fans that I could take the piss out of.
Yeah.
If Arsenal got relegated, I'd have a field.
Mate, Connor, get him on the show.
Do the podcast.
Yeah, an hour-long
moan. Claude was brilliant. A magnificent man.
Yeah.
He was actually the only one on Air TV I liked.
Oh, I like Dan Robbie.
Yeah, the only time I felt sorry for. But when I was watching, he was
on Saturday Social.
Yeah, when I was watching the bloke who didn't want to celebrate Harry Kane's goals in the Euros, when I was watching DTFC, that's why I laughed at it. Just say piss out of them because they deserve it.
Fair enough. Tottenham also Banter FC. Yeah, well, they've not won a trophy.
Because they don't win anything. But because it's gone on so long, I kind of start to feel mad. Like, come on, you haven't won a thing.
Never. You won't size Harry Kane, do you want?
I guess that's the only thing that also goes with that City have less is obviously that Arsenal don't have more English players.
Is Akanji's picture edited?
Yes, they have taken that.
I was going to say, yeah, because they deliberately done it with the shorts. You can't see the number.
Yeah, look at it.
It's faced the other.
It's not his neck. That's not his neck.
It's so bright. Yeah.
It's the same with Casemiro's photo. They haven't taken it yet.
It's not in the team, is he?
No.
Surely Anthony, though.
Yes.
Just stuck some bloke on there.
Martinez actually got a picture.
Oh yeah, he's been there about a year now. No.
Yeah.
He joined right at the start of the window though, didn't he? So he's there for the actual pictures and stuff. Hi Jack Larry. Oh, welcome, Chelsea fan. Great to see you.
Chelsea fan. There he is, look at it. He's not even looking at the camera. He's not even looking at the camera.
What is that picture?
Oh dear. But yes, we are now minutes away.
I think I recognise that picture as well. I think it's from a Champions League night.
Right, whose neck is that in the team?
Probably his.
Oh yeah, it's just his whole head, isn't it, on the shirt? No, but Akanji isn't his neck. It's someone.
Is it not?
No, it's just someone else's neck.
Oh dear. Maybe they can find a picture of Akanji with a neck.
They're look at that. That's what we're saying about what they're going to miss today. Gundogan versus Rodri. Tackles per 90 minutes since 2019. Gundogan 1.2, Rodri 2.1.
Yeah, Rodri's not. Sorry, Gundogan's not a DM.
Yeah, but that's saying how much they're going to miss him today.
So is Gundogan playing that deeper role then?
Boy, hello, Ryan Tune.
He's so good as an attacking central midfielder.
Yeah, but it's not going to
be the goals he scored in recent seasons. No, but it stuns me.
Oh, the masterclass you're hoping for.
Surely you play Sergio Gomez in that role. If you've got no Phillips, you've got no Rodri.
Convert him to do the opposite of Zinchenko.
No, Sergio Gomez can play in midfield.
United have won every single game that Tyrell Marcia has started.
Or play Ake. Yeah. Surely you can play in DM.
Why are you still doing photos for? We're ready to kick off.
Cheeky little pick, mate.
No, who are they? I don't want to say that because they're probably like legends.
It's Bobby Charlton or something.
They're doing something for charity or something.
No, you're not going to be at the Etihad, are they, Bobby Charlton? I don't know who it is.
I'm going to come sit back up. So,
well, I imagine it's going to be only a minute, but sure. Yeah. The picture is now finished. You go back. I've Dallo in my FPL for clean sheets. Unfortunately, he gets booked a lot. I have Dallo in my FPL, but he's third sub. So I hope United don't keep a clean sheet.
I've got Anthony as my first sub.
How you doing today? Great, Ryan Sheen. Welcome to the stream, mate.
Good.
Yeah, been a good day. I was hoping to have been watching some F1 in this build-up, but unfortunately that race has been delayed to 2 o'clock. So we're going to be watching the lights out there while that kicks off. Yeah. So
you do hear angry noises of.
Yeah.
Right, we are now about to kick off then. So the first Manchester derby of the season. 1 of 2 this year. Unless we see the FA Cup final, which is the Manchester derby.
Or at Champions League final? They could meet in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup and Champions League.
See 5 and the Community Shield Super Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Super Cup.
Well, United... No, they can't meet in the Champions League, can they? But United could win the Europa League, City win the Champions League. Let's try and get as many Manchester derbies as possible.
We can see 6, Ben. Then. We can see 6 Manchester derbies this year. In this global across
unless they play some friendlies. They could just get 10 in during the international. They just keep playing.
World Cup.
Well, they could play their youth teams and just do it midweek.
Yeah.
They don't have a game. For a bit of money. But yeah, we are now underway. United get us underway here at the Etihad for the first Manchester derby of the season. Arguably, Manchester City's first test of the season. They've faced none of the big six yet. The games against Arsenal and Tottenham were supposed to happen around this time, but both of those have been called off due to various different things.
Well, I guess
and now they play Manchester United. United have played Arsenal, Liverpool, beat both of them.
Exactly. If United win today, does that? Sorry, if City win today, does that say that City are better right now better than Arsenal?
I think people are writing United off, but I genuinely think they could be in the title fight because they've not lost after those first two, right?
No.
Like, yeah, the first two were embarrassing, first two games, but equally
it's two games they lost to
Brighton and Brentford.
Oh, yeah.
Both good sides, but equally, they were Ten Hag's first two matches in charge. Of course they're not going to...
Potter's first two games.
Him.
He won both of them, of course he did.
They drew one.
First two Prem games.
Well, we've not played the second one yet.
Exactly. You're going to win it, though.
We would have beaten Liverpool Trust.
Yeah.
And now Wolves, who might not have a manager, and have Collins, Neto, and Jimenez all out. So we better win.
Diego Costa.
I swear new manager rounds and Costa's return.
Costa's going to score against us.
Exactly, and it's at the bridge as well.
Yeah. Well, it's been an interesting first.
United have only conceded 2 goals in their last 4 games. Haaland could score more than that today alone.
An early foul in there.
That's going to be yellow. Dallow's been booked. You literally mentioned it. XZ, wasn't it? Yeah. He's been booked already.
We said that Mike Oliver have something to say in here, and we are only 101 seconds.
It's a fair challenge. I mean, it's a fair yellow, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dallow's put in
It's a silly tackle, very silly tackle.
Very silly.
That's his 4th of the season.
Yeah, one more and he's out for
and
a
he's
game.
got to play 89 minutes on a yellow card in a Manchester derby. If that man lasts the whole 90, I would be surprised.
I imagine they'll pull him off before then.
And it's a ball in from De Bruyne.
Okay.
It's the first header claim. That man is going to be big for United today. David De Gea.
And he's not been there for United this season. I do feel that's one position they need to improve. And there's definitely goalkeepers on the market. It's one of the most available positions, I'd argue. Like, there's so many meh teams with brilliant keepers.
Sancho left.
Okay. Like, they could go and pick up I'm trying to think of an example. Maybe they could, if they put enough money, Mike Mainan.
Yeah.
Or if they want to take a punt, Alban Lafont.
Ball in for
Haaland is there. It's on McTominay, De Bruyne, big save, Grealish blocked again.
McTominay with 2 blocks and De Gea.
What a start. Manchester City, 3 shots already. De Gea with some big saves. You've mentioned many times already how key he's going to be for them today. And some big early saves in this Manchester derby.
We said he's going to need a big performance today. He's coming up with one so far.
Scott McSauce, you sir are different gravy.
2 blocks from McTominay and a save from De Gea. And it was 2 shots from Bernardo Silva and a shot from Haaland.
He's Rashford number 10. Yeah, he does wear the number 10.
Wow. Well, that was very fast action paced, and Scott McSauce gets his body in the way.
How many descriptive words did you just use there? Fast action paced.
Foden.
De Bruyne squares it. McTominay gets it gone again. Scott McSauce. Let's change his nationality. Get him in the England side.
Genuinely.
No.
Him and John McGinn play back for Scotland. What that?
Can we send Harry Maguire to Scotland, please?
Yes.
Can we do a transfer?
Here we go, confirmed.
Can we have Billy
Maguire
Gilmore
to Scotland?
Yeah. Wait, Billy G, McGinn and McTominay together.
Wow.
Scotland are going to win the World Cup, mate.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so that's all they've got.
A lot of early pressure from City.
And they've got Andy Robertson and Kieran Tierney. This might be Scotland's golden generation, you know. Ryan Fraser.
Who's that front?
I swear it's still Lloyd Griffith and he's about 40. Not Lloyd Griffith, is it?
Lay.
Yeah, Lloyd's the comedian.
Yeah.
They snuck that from for Scotland.
Up front of there.
Maybe so.
Fitness might be a bit lacking, but...
I mean, you're not a professional footballer.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons.
Cancelo, Bernardo, back to Ake. He goes back to Edison. A lot of time and space for this City keeper. Coolly plays it into Gundogan, of course operating in that DM role, and he's been caught out already by Marcus Rashford, but he's got away with it, to be fair.
This one, City play through that first 4.
Cancelo goes past Anthony. That's a lovely little ball over the top. Varane stops it getting to Bernardo Silva, though, and now Dalot into Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, as I thought, will get a lot of time and space, tries a little dink ball into Anthony, it's not come off. Ake can just recover that. Formula 1. Okay, keep an eye.
I'm trying to. It's about to start.
Yeah, I know.
City have won their last 7 games at home, but they
tries to find Bernardo Silva. He's onside, Bernardo. Can he get a ball in the area? Haaland makes the run towards him. He plays it to Grealish. To Haaland. Haaland tries to go back to Grealish, but Dalot does very well to stop Grealish making that burst and run.
He managed to get away with pushing Grealish there.
Just fan, who do you want to win? And Cauliflower, welcome to the stream. He's asked XZ who he wants to win. Everyone chat, who do you want to win and who do you think will win? Stick it in there. And hit that like button. Make sure to do so. We're currently on 8.
I don't really hold.
Let's get that up to 10 at least.
After United win, because make league much. But that was the first goal from McTominay.
Haaland should have been more direct.
Yeah.
He should have.
And then De Bruyne's
he's been too
was
conservative with his effort.
De Gea, and then Bernardo Silva's was blocked.
That's a superb save, especially after it takes a little, makes contact, I believe, with Lisandro Martinez.
And McTominay has to block it and then get his body shape back in to save it.
By the way, 21 votes in the poll in chat. Is getting a lot closer now. 43% Man City, 48% United, but the favour is still with Manchester United. That's shocked me, that one. And then 10% opting for a draw. They are on the intermediate tyres in the Formula 1, yes. Nathan Ake.
We won't talk about it, it's just the only start for them.
Well, I mean, if any drama happens, then yeah, we probably will mention it, but yeah. Grealish. Oh, it's been caught out, but Akanji manages to challenge his former teammate, Jadon Sancho.
He might not have a Premier League.
De Bruyne into Akanji. What a run this has been from Manuel Akanji. Foden. Looking for options.
They're sitting as a back 7.
That's how you. It's the way you stop Man City. Yeah. You make yourself impossible to break down. Cancelo, Bernardo, ball in, Foden, and that's 1-0. It's took him 7 minutes, but Phil Foden's got a goal. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0. Yes, you've got to sit defensively, but that's way too deep. There's way too much space. It's 1-0 Manchester City. It's a long way back now for Man United already. You can't concede 7 minutes in against Man City, can you?
The one thing United would have been told to do by
Foden's been given acres.
Concede early. And what have they done?
Wait, is it Cancelo assist? No, he gave it to Bernardo first. Fuming.
It's not even Haaland. Come on, it's going to be anyone. Let it be Haaland.
No, mate, I've got Cancelo. I had Foden in my team as well last week. Took him out. Took him out for Jadon Sancho as well.
Wow.
With the wild card, obviously, I can make more changes.
Lead early. It's too easy. Varane stands off him.
Yeah, no one's marking him. Yeah. He plays it across, and no one then tracks his run inside.
Pep, obviously happy with his team.
So now I should be furious at that.
Yeah, that's Phil Foden's.
If you're gonna have a chance at stopping Manchester City, you can't concede 7 minutes.
Now these are critical minutes.
United have to level it before 20 or 30 minutes and they can't let City score another.
That's what I'm saying. These critical minutes, they cannot let City get a double early on because then they might as well stop.
De Gea. Ball over the top. Walker stopped it getting to Sancho.
God, here we go.
One's getting underway as well. Keeping an eye. And it's lights out and away we go. But yeah,
he's gone nowhere. Oh no, he has gone somewhere.
Oh yes,
he has gone
Carries the lead.
Oh, he's gone absolutely.
Scenes. Max hasn't though. Max has been absolutely swamped.
He's been clad.
That's all right. He's damage limitation, mate. Cancelo.
Sergio Perez, you beauty.
Things we love to see. Tough start for Charles Leclerc there in the Formula 1 at the Singapore Grand Prix.
Oh, Perez is gone.
Perez takes the lead. Right. Back to the football. Now, Sandro Martinez finds himself in a very, very high position. Tries Bruno, outside the boot ball to Sancho. Was it? Yeah, oh, yeah. Bruno. Sorry, the 8 looked like a 6.
Can't see a thing.
But it's not. If it's not even the rain, I think it's... yeah, it's a bit of rain, to be fair. But a bit of spray, obviously.
Where is Max? Oh my God.
A lot of cars off the background and one spun as well. Right, no. Manchester Derby.
Oh, God. Manchester, yeah.
All we're looking at is Ten Hag. He worked under Pep Guardiola at Bayern Munich in 2013, 2015. Yes, he was the Under 18s, or under 23s, one of them. Major.
Yeah. Oh my god. Hang on.
Here's Sancho tries to get over the top, but Kanji cuts it out.
It's probably one of the worst races to have to try and watch live.
Bernardo.
Oh, it's one back. Bruno's got time. What can he do with it?
Bruno goes across to Rashford. Oh, it's a poor touch, and Gundogan gets it gone. Only as far as their own penalty area, though. Phil Foden does well to win it off Jadon Sancho and then drives it out, but that's a poor knockback from Ilkay Gundogan. Walker, though, deals with it fine. Now he's trying to bring it out of the defence. Goes to Phil Foden, finds himself very deep here. He goes to Akanji, to Bernardo, and they've played out of it superbly, to be fair to Manchester City. Bernardo now goes out wide to Jack Grealish. A lot of space from the lad from Birmingham. Bernardo Silva plays it back over the top to him. Varane cuts it out well, though.
Varane.
Does it very, very well. Yeah, Max down to 12th. Battle up to 8th. 5 positions gained.
Where's he gone?
Brilliant off the start.
Albon's gone.
They scored. City have scored earlier a lot. They scored in the 5th minutes against Newcastle.
Yeah.
But then they went on to concede 3 after that.
United aren't out of this. But what they can't do is they cannot concede again. They concede again, they're in big trouble. And again, it's another set piece for Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. He's going to stand.
And you've got Haaland in there, amongst others. So yeah, it's a chance. It's a goal scoring chance. That's something you don't want to see if you're Manchester United.
De Bruyne is going to whip this ball in. He's got Haaland, Akanji, Gundogan, Ake, all aerial threats in the middle. Ball in from Foden instead, and it's
well clear by Christian Eriksen there.
And it's going to go out for a City throw.
Max back up to 10th.
I love how it's all focus on Max. Bernardo, he's not. What's going on here? He's just bought. Oh, he's going to give the throw to Walker.
Ricardo up to 13th as well. Wow. Anyway, here's Kyle Walker.
Does a little flick up to get the ball in his hands. And
that was so cool. Come on, Max. Yes, Chelsea fan. Things we love to see. It's a tough start, but it's wet,
Foden.
So that's all right, and he'll make it back up.
Bruno says no. Bruno
tries to release Sancho. He has released Sancho. That's sorry, Rashford.
Come out and
that's Rashford against
again. This is what I'm saying. I say every time.
Keepers,
you think someone's got a chance to keep it, rushes out and ruins it.
And United can't go quickly because the Man City ball boys held on to it.
Back to Varane. Edison sweep the keeper, very much so. Dallo cuts inside. He's got no options there and he's forced backwards to McTominay.
Eriksen goes out wide. Here's Tyrell Malacia. Malacia to Sancho. Sancho tries to knock it back to Eriksen. Can't quite. Bernardo Silva cuts it out.
Oh, he stalled it.
Edison sweep the keeper. It's the Manuel Neuer-esque role, isn't it? That Pep Guardiola loves to have in his teams. But
United still stand a chance today. You know, they have to score next though.
Eriksen.
If City go 2 up, they have got the.
To Lissandro.
They'll be very against it.
Back to Rafael Varane. They've looked better since the goal. United.
Yeah.
They're not under quite as much pressure.
It also seems like City have sat off.
Yeah, I think. Well, they are. Oh, that's poor from Tyrell Malacia though. As soon as we say they've looked better, it's a big error. And now City
take every single chance like
could come forward.
But Walker on the throw needs options though. No one's moving for him for City, and now he's forced all the way back to.
Here is Akanji. He goes back to Edison. Not under much pressure here, Edison. Edison goes across to Cancelo.
Very far out in his orange in the sun. He would have almost eyes in red.
Here is Bernardo Silva. Grealish out wide. Cancelo dispossessed, and now United could break. Oh, that's poor from Bruno though. It's fizzed at him to be fair, but
you've got to do better than that.
Yeah. United with possession again though. City are coming back fast.
Bruno.
Tries to switch the play, and that's poor from Kyle Walker. Jadon Sancho now.
Big chance.
Back to Eriksen. I mean, he's got a shot away, and it's a good effort, but he was, It looked there. It was on the edge there from, I believe, Ilkay Gundogan.
That got caught under him there. He's done really well.
Here, look. Oh no, he's fallen over off his own accord. Okay, there's the other camera angle.
Really got to get back around there.
Haaland's passing is poor. He's an advanced forward. His passing isn't poor, but it's not of the same level of a false nine that Pep likes to play with.
He can get a pass
like Gabriel Jesus, you see at Liverpool with Roberto Firmino, the role he played, and now really doesn't.
But Haaland, that's where he doesn't do much passing. He just gets the ball, runs and scores.
Yeah.
That is Haaland's game, really.
Yeah, he's clinical. He's in there to put the ball in the back of the net when the chance comes, and he frequently gets that chance because City are so good at creating it.
Long ball in for Foden.
Foden brings it down well, but Malacia does excellently. And then Lissandro as well. And they get it cleared. Sancho tries to find Bruno, but it's not good enough. And then Rashford does well to get it off Walker. Akanji back at Ederson. Ederson has got there, but Rashford wins it off Akanji. He slipped.
Wow. Let off for Akanji.
I don't know what Ederson was doing there. He should have just let it go. And then Akanji does well to just muscle Rashford off to the floor and just stop him being able to break. Because if Rashford gets that ball and just knocks it to Sancho, Sancho scores.
Rashford body him and then good recovery from Akanji.
Yeah. Here's Kyle Walker.
Wow.
Walker goes out wide. Here's Jack Grealish now. Grealish coming inside. That's a good run from Grealish. 1-2 with Haaland. Brought down. Free kick on the edge.
I noticed it 3 times there. United diving in against Jack Grealish. You can't. That's criminal. You cannot dive in on Jack Grealish because you will foul him. Dalot tries there.
This is exactly
misses,
what Grealish is good
Bruno
at.
tries there, misses, and then Lissandro doesn't miss and wipes him out.
It's a very good position as well for a free kick.
You can't, and Haaland, great little layoff there, and if Lissandro doesn't foul him, Grealish gets a shot.
Grealish knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
He was never planned to get a shot there. The way he moves, he's drawing the foul from Martinez. It's incredibly intelligent from Jack Grealish.
And this is a very good opportunity for someone like Kevin De Bruyne to get his foot round this ball and make it 2-0 City.
Yeah.
Him and Gundogan stepping over it.
This is an excellent position.
Grealish is in the conversation as well.
You might want someone who can hit it hard, though. This is the kind of free kick where you want like an Eric Dyer. Or like, who used to take it for Chelsea? Yeah, that was it. Where you just knuckleball it. From an hour away.
Yeah.
Smack it top bins.
I think it's going to be KDB. It might be Gundogan though. They're standing very close to each other, so I don't quite know who's going to take this. My guess is Gundogan's going to run and skip over it, and then or it could be someone could be De Bruyne very straight. Or you could be right here actually. De Bruyne could just be.
I feel like you just want to ping one off with a lot of pace. Gundogan places and he's hit the post.
Outside the post.
It clips off the post.
I mean, De Gea was. Grounded. There's no way.
I will say the one thing City lack is a free kick taker.
Yeah.
Because not like De Bruyne are going to obviously fine from free kicks, but they've not got anyone who you look at that's just going to bend the top corner like a Dimitri Payet. Should they bring him in just for free kicks and vibes?
Maybe.
Oh, Foden, it's been pulled back for I believe offside. Now United will try and play it quick. Sancho. Done very well there from Jadon Sancho, and
I just tried to watch something too much there.
Nah, he tried to pass it across. Actually, should have kept running with it, and was dispossessed with good interception. Has to be said from Bernardo Silva. Here's De Bruyne. He's got Foden wider. Yeah, Foden is running rings around him.
Got all over him. He's had to grab him there to stop turning him. Luckily,
so he's just on that line of aggression there, where he's not giving away a foul, but. It's still a foul, but he's not giving away a free kick.
Andy on a 5.9. Yeah, I haven't seen him today. Haven't seen him touch the ball.
He's very ineffective.
Yeah. On
that wing.
And then he gets in on the ball.
He's kind of just stood there. He needs to come more central.
Superb.
They need to come and tell him to get involved. De Bruyne tried to find Haaland, but is well cut out by Lisandro Martinez. That's the thing. They've done brilliantly.
You're like trying to play it out in court with McTominay.
They've done so well at stopping Haaland today, but they've not stopped anyone else. Grealish.
This is Bruno. Looking for the ball to Rashford.
Grealish and Foden had so much space.
Balls to Sancho. Brings it down. He uses Rashford. Back to Sancho. Overhit. Can Eriksen get there?
And XZ reminded me of a quote on... I've tweeted out... I'm sorry, I didn't tweet out. I put in the community who's going to win poll. And he put on there that Ten Hag said that he was asked about how he's going to deal with Haaland. He said, we're not defending against Haaland today. We're defending against the whole team. But so far... they've completely man-marked Haaland out the game, yet Grealish and Foden have so much space to work with. So I think they have maybe focused too much on Haaland. But equally, with how good Haaland is now playing DM, by the way.
He said he should play.
It just came very deep.
We called it.
Yeah.
Into Gundogan.
Gundogan finds Grealish.
City look
Haaland's doing that usual bit of movement between the centre halves. Bernardo gets. I thought Haaland was going to get there. Foden.
Just wide.
Surprised that one's not in.
Yeah, well, I thought he was going to put that in the top corner.
Foden looks like getting a hat trick there, I'll be honest. He looks hungry.
If United don't do anything, this is going to get embarrassing.
And Bernardo does so well to just bully Varane there.
Yeah.
And Foden should do better with the shot. But that easily could have been a 2-0 advantage for Manchester City, and that would be a very, very long way to come back.
Pep knows if they get a second one, if they're 2-0 up inside 20 minutes, it's a long way back for United.
That's pretty much it.
De Gea on the goal kick. He's going to obviously go long, and it's going to reach. Looking for
Rashford can't get there. Ake gets ahead of him, but then McTominay plays it back, and Ake wins it again. Cancelo. The problem is, Cancelo is an attacking player.
He's just liquid foot. Okay, it was liquid.
So for Manchester United, he's not someone they're marking because Anthony isn't marking him. No. Anthony's being marked by him. Pep reacts like he's missed an open goal, but it is a chance he should put away. Phil Foden.
And chances in a derby.
20 minutes in, where they could go 2-0 up, and he can have his double.
If United score, it's back level and sort of play for.
Exactly. And he knows how good Ten Hag is. He knows how well he sets up his teams. I think he knows that they do need to worry about Manchester United today.
Kanji.
Especially with the close proximity in the table now. If United win today, they win their game in hand, they climb above Manchester City. Yeah. Which they haven't finished above City, I believe, since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. I don't think.
No.
Can't think of an example season. Even in Pep's first, I think City started slow, but they still finished ahead of United come the end.
But who's in charge of United at that point? One of the random managers like Moyes?
I think it was Van Gaal. 2016
Moyes.
Time, wasn't it? It was the year Leicester won the league.
Random managers.
Lissandro goes to Varane. Haaland been quiet so far, yeah. Haaland has not done a lot.
Great, saving grace in my fantasy team.
And that is an Alfa Romeo. It is Zhou Guanyu retiring.
Again? So Enjo's binned it?
Engine, I think. Scott McTominay. United playing out now. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, no, he's binned it. He's had a collision with Latifi. Bruno.
I can't imagine who's at fault there.
Rashford.
Oh, it's a poor pass. Foden cuts it out.
Had to foul Foden.
Yeah, it's going to be
a second yellow card for United.
Oh my god, I thought you were saying Malatia was booked there.
Oh no.
Oh my god. I was like, no way, but he's off already?
No.
Why did he make that challenge if he's on the yellow? But no, he's not done anything wrong.
For a United player.
He had to, though.
Fullbacks.
If he doesn't, that's a goal.
Yeah, no, if you're Grealish and
Foden, it shows how they've been all over him so far.
So they just keep running at them, they are going to get him sent off. Oh, they're coming to watch his.
Yeah.
He's lost his 8. That was poor bloke. De Bruyne on the deep free kick. He's going to try. He's going to put the ball in. Headed away by Martinez.
Sancho heads it to Eriksen. It's to Sancho.
What's going to say? Oh, he's just giving him absolutely.
He's just put him in the wall.
Jesus Christ.
Right, brilliant. McTominay.
Anyway, McTominay always going for the long balls.
Tries to find someone out wide. Anthony and Sancho have switched, by the way. Anthony and Sancho have switched. That is what should have happened 23 minutes ago. Akanji back to Ederson. Maybe Ten Hag's tuning in. If you are, shout out Ten Hag.
Hello, Eric.
Great to see you.
Last player to get rid of Coffee United. Surely it wasn't. Maguire's Watford. When was that?
Last year.
Oh, was that really their last red card?
Watford were in the Prem last year, weren't they?
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Was that really their last year?
Well, that could have been April, mate.
Red card, yeah. Walker. Touch from
Haaland tries to find Foden. Can't quite. Here's Sancho.
Oh.
He's got a bit more space out there. Bruno. What is it? That surprised me.
Look at the gaps.
Right.
That's going to close it right up.
Smart from Haas then and Kevin Magnussen.
Yeah. Well, no, they had a black and Irish flag. For damage.
Oh, right. No, not smart then.
No. Moran. Dallo.
I could see someone getting sent off today.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe it would be a City player.
Mike Lulliver's gone to his pocket
I could see an
Carl
Walker,
this has got
Nathan Ake.
United getting all the cards, and then either Ake or even like a
Akanji, yeah.
Just goes in 2 foot.
One of those three. It won't be Cancelo. He doesn't get sent off.
No. He
That's brilliant, to be fair.
Why is he playing? That's a foul, though. Is that surely that's a come on. That's
not a yellow.
Similar to Grealish on Dallo in the early stages?
No, Dallo on Grealish as well. But,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was not. That's
not cuts it out, and here comes City once again.
Different was Dallo.
Oh, McTominay's getting near.
Yeah, Dallo dived in on Grealish. That was just a push.
What's going on here?
Latifi is retiring.
They changed his wing, changed the tyres, and decided to pack it in. That's good. Corner to City.
Hope they're putting De Vries in the car. Yeah, Anthony is left wing.
2 minutes in. Still 1-0 City. United have weathered the storm.
20 minutes to go.
But it's a big chance for City to double their lead.
Yeah, do you think City will lead going into the break?
Yeah. I think it's whether.
By how many?
I think it's whether United hold on to keep it at 1, or if they're 2 or 3. Ball in. I was playing short, but De Bruyne. He's going to put. I
could see a goal from this. Here's Foden. Tries to get it in. It's well blocked.
City throw. Who's good?
That's squeaky.
On the throw. City again. There's just a bit no movement from City. They can't do that. They just take their time with a rest. Need to rush. They've got to get a move on though. Not something's going to happen.
Grealish.
Just play out
De Bruyne
so easily.
Well, that was a poor knockback, and leaves Walker having to run back to recover the ball. Goes to Bernardo Silva. Silva against Sancho. Goes back to Walker. Carl Walker now across to Nathan Ake. Ake touches out his feet and goes wide to João Cancelo. Cancelo goes to Ake. Ake across to Akanji. Akanji now trying to bring it forwards. Instead has to go back to Akanji, and he goes all the way back to Edison. Not so much Edison so far. Not really been needed. He made the save when Ericsson did manage to just about. Well, it was a shot.
Yeah, it's United's only
but
shot.
Had no power behind it.
City have had 6 so far. On target, 3 on target for City. Obviously, United's only shot was on target.
When teams come back against City, they're a lot better after they concede. I don't really see that with United.
They've been better. They haven't been great, but they've been better. And obviously, remember, it's still only 1-0. If United score,
when United play well, they don't concede early. I know. Like if you think to Brentford and Brighton, they conceded early, but that was very early in the Ten Hag reign.
City have dominated, but say.
There's not enough sample size to show that United struggled to come back.
But say they get a penalty like Tottenham did yesterday. Say they get a counter-attack chance. They only need 1 chance to level this game up, and then suddenly it's all square again.
United would be happy only being 1-0 up at half-time given their performance.
I think they'll take 1-0 because then they know they can bring that back.
Ake, De Bruyne.
Whereas if they're 2 or 3-0 down, it's a long road.
To Grealish against Dallo. Goes to De Bruyne. Shot is very lacklustre.
I was expecting a better effort there from De Bruyne.
Yeah.
So I knew he was going to shoot as soon as he picked the ball up. And that. He's in McLaren. Oh, he's picking on the wet. But I was wondering where on earth the guy's going.
By the way, 30 votes in the final chat now. 50% Manchester United, 43% Man City, 7% draw. Of course, if anyone around here is new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're one away from 890 now. If you could subscribe, that'd be massively appreciated.
Off 900, so.
And 111, which is a very satisfying number, off of that big 1K, which will be a much more.
11 off 900.
That's fine.
111 off
1K.
100. And we are 1111 off 2K.
Yeah. That's 2,000 isn't the goal.
Martinez brought down by Anthony, who's now back on the right.
Okay.
So it does seem like they're doing what the England woman did.
Yeah, they are frequently moving around, but I'd have kept it the other way for a bit more than a minute.
Hopping around the wings.
Anthony
ball in, it's to no
run.
It's a
shocking delivery.
See, if Haaland is on the United team, he's going to run to that post, stick his leg
They
out.
had the chance to sign him when he signed for Borussia Dortmund because they didn't want to put in the clause. No, they actually did. They were in talks to sign Haaland. They didn't want to put in the release clause.
Oh yeah, what I mean is it does seem like every team has had a chart. Like at some point they've been close.
Oh yeah, Chelsea could have signed him this time a year ago if only they'd been willing to pay 150 million.
Edison under a lot of pressure here. Well, not really under pressure. He was just close to his goal line and.
It was 130, wasn't it? But Chelsea only wanted to pay 100, so instead they got Lukaku.
Okay.
Yeah, 51 laps left in the Singapore Grand Prix.
They're very slow laps.
Safety car.
That's nearly 2 minutes, isn't it? Yes. Edison to Akanji. Out to Walker. Oh, he's done Haaland.
Well, no, they are over the lap times at the moment are over 2 minutes, which means that we wouldn't get to the end.
Foden,
but we will get a 75% distance. Here's Grealish.
Cuts in, beats Dallo.
There's a great block from
Martinez. Falls to Gundogan. He's blocked by
another
Everton.
Strike.
Falls to Foden. To Grealish.
It was Walker it fell to before. Here is Bernardo Silva. Drives it forward.
Has a go. It's blocked by Dallo.
It's Grealish. To De Bruyne. He's going to have a pop.
And
that one is a force. Was it a four? I thought it was a brilliant save from David De Gea.
Force is a great save.
It was. I was going to say.
Wow.
That's what's a great save out of De Gea as Sergio Perez maintains position off of the safety car restart.
It's Varane down on the floor.
So De Bruyne has a pop. And what no, it's not what a stop.
Got that wrong. Bruno's right.
Comes off the bar.
Bruno's right. So the first effort from Foden injures Varane, but I think he was just trying to get play stops. The second effort is blocked. Grealish's effort is then blocked.
No, definitely not. He's down. Varane's down, receiving treatment right now.
And hopefully Varane's all right.
See, he just had like 10 shots in 30 seconds whilst Varane was down. Another moment of complete carnage.
And Mike Lolliver has got it wrong, by the way. It should be a goal kick, but he's given the corner. And he's just having a chat with Carl.
I don't know what Bruno's seeking to achieve here.
Because you can't. He just not like it wasn't a foul on Varane. He just blocked the shot.
No, he's not going to overturn the
corner decision.
Yeah.
It's not something they do. They get VAR for corners. If not, the games would be a good 3 hours long.
Acres. Well, to be fair, all it takes is I don't see why they don't. Or takes them to actually just have a quick look. It's hurt his foot significantly there, Varane.
That's bad. That went nice. That didn't look nice. He blocked the shot with his ankle, and his ankle went in the opposite direction to what an ankle should be.
Yeah.
But he's back on his feet.
Verstappen 2 passes since the safety car restart, by the way.
He's just holding his knees.
Keeping an eye there. Ref pays Joe.
He's leant over on his knees. He's going to walk off. He's going to continue.
13 minutes left. There is Harry Maguire in attendance. So I'm sure they'd rather sub on whoever that child is sat next to him.
I don't know who he is.
Maguire's not on the bench today, is he? Maguire's out with a hamstring injury.
Oh, yeah. Hamstring injury.
That's why he's not in the squad.
I've heard that one before.
Maguire's out because he's shite though, wouldn't look as good. Haaland, there's that over the line. It has indeed. Erling Haaland scores.
And who
is surprised?
It's going to be a long way back for Manchester United.
Manchester City 2, Manchester United 0. Erling Haaland, this man is inevitable. You can try and stick someone on the line, you still can't stop him. Haaland scores once again, taking it to 13, I believe, for the season. It might even be more than that. Who knows at this point?
All I'm going to say is maybe VAR should check goal kicks and corners.
Okay, it's 12th goal of the season. But yeah, that shouldn't be a corner.
That should have been a goal kick. And Oliver's got that one wrong. And City have scored.
That's what doesn't make any sense. Why introduce VAR if you're not going to make sure that everything is fair? Oh yeah, it's good. Would it take time?
Why? Why is Eriksen marking Haaland?
Maybe just get it right.
Yeah, maybe.
Rather than VAR needing to do more, maybe the rest should just get better.
Malacia doesn't get off the line in time, and City lead the Manchester derby.
It's 1-0 Man City. It's a long way back from Manchester United.
Yeah, 2-0 now.
Man like Haaland, inevitable, isn't he?
Fantasy points. But it doesn't really matter because it's fantasy points for everyone.
Yeah, but at least it's some fantasy team points.
Yeah.
Equally though,
goals in his first 10 Premier League games. No, not 8 Premier League games.
Yeah.
Haaland 12. The closest person was someone on 8. They played Coventry. Can't remember his name now.
I was going to say, it's back in the day, mate.
Mickey. Is it Mickey? Mickey someone?
Mickey Mouse.
Here is Sancho. Running back. Goes to McTominay. Goes to Varane, who's now back on the pitch. Under pressure from Haaland, is forced back to De Gea. De Gea on the ball.
Perks, welcome to the stream. Watchalong, Ronaldo and Casemiro on the bench. Ronaldo should be playing today.
That is...
But Casemiro should be playing over McTominay. Equally, McTominay's played alright.
I was going to say, I think United have been horrific. Or Walker's down...
There's only one explanation, the refs have been paid. No, City didn't kick it out, did they?
Off pitch means the ref doesn't have to stop the game. Because he's already off the pitch.
That's on him at that point.
I was going to say, is he back on? No.
Martinez goes out to Sancho.
Yeah, Walker's down off...
United under absolutely no obligation to stop the play.
This is United's best opportunity.
Phil Foden's playing right back right now.
Yeah, because he's gone down off injured. He's gone down
Varane.
Injured off the pitch.
It's Anthony.
Yeah, Phil Foden's gone right back. United's best opportunity to get a goal is now. Christ, that would be controversial.
Anthony.
City score a corner that should have been a goal kick. United scoring. City
Levels out then, doesn't it? Bruno.
I feel like the only way United win this
Dallo
is
goes to Lisandro Martinez. Here's Eriksen. They're waiting to reintroduce Kyle Walker, who's received treatment.
He's now back on.
United took so long that a medic has literally gone and treated Walker.
And Walker's managed to get back on
now.
Pitch.
Eriksen tries an ambitious ball. It's not come off. Ederson literally just flew through the air and caught it.
United, and that's different though. Man United get impatient and try and force something. City would have spent 10 minutes knocking that ball around the edge of the area until they found a good opening.
Also, I love the sentiment that Rashford should be benched but Ronaldo should start. It's 2022, mate. Come on. Ronaldo should not be starting in the Premier League for any big club. Haaland, and it's another one. It's 3-0 Manchester City. It's another for Erling Haaland. I should have captained him.
I captained Tony.
I captained Sterling.
Well, that's game, set, match now. And this could get embarrassing.
And that's me losing points to everyone who's captained him. So that's very frustrating.
Wow.
Erling Haaland, once again, I was going to say, I went 3-0 Manchester United, it's 3-0 City, and we're not even at half-time yet. They're averaging a goal every, few minutes. No, averaging a goal every 13 minutes. Not even that, 12 minutes.
It's stupid. It's horrific defending again. You have to mark Erling Haaland, but the ball in is for De Bruyne as well, and everyone's got bloody De Bruyne.
Yeah, Cancelo's not done anything yet, though, has he?
And no one,
that's a third.
No one has picked up De Bruyne or tried to block the cross, and nobody has picked up Haaland. The cross has gone past De Gea, past Varane, and...
I really am surprised, though. United have looked good in recent weeks. Why do they capitulate against Manchester City?
This is why City win the league, because United turn up against Arsenal and put in a stellar performance.
They beat Arsenal, they beat Liverpool, they lose 3-0 to City after 38 minutes.
United turn up against everyone else, but everyone... And it happens with the other big side. They all capitulate against City, and this is why City win the league every year. Yeah. Because...
only Crystal Palace and Newcastle can beat them, honestly. And even then, they drew and Palace lost in the end, didn't they?
Dear, oh dear. Everyone capitulates against City.
Plays it to
It's a phenomenal finish from Haaland again. But we say...
Cross to Akanji. I said City would win 4-1. I think you could be right, Chelsea fan.
Not even half-time.
Walker.
It's not even half-time.
Could this genuinely be like a 6-0?
6-1 maybe. Here come United. Bruno.
It's a lovely turn, to be fair, from the Portuguese.
Magnifico.
And that's quite easy, yeah. I just don't see United scoring a goal in this game now.
No.
I thought they'd dominate, but they've got nothing. If anything's going to happen, City's going to score again. 8th goal in the last 3 Premier League appearances at the Etihad for Erling Haaland.
What is this?
If he gets another, he's genuinely scored a hat-trick in all of his last 3 Premier League home appearances. Akanji goes to Walker. Walker rolls it out. Just for a laugh, I think. Genuinely, why did he just roll it out? No one's down.
This man just can't stop scoring goals. Yeah. That's because Walker's injured.
Welcome AFCB Fan TV. Welcome to the stream. He said 3-1 Man City. Is that your prediction? I don't see United scoring now.
Carl Walker, ankle injury. He's going to be coming off here, which hopefully he's all right.
Goal 1, poor defending. Goal 2, poor defending. Goal 3, poor defending.
Yeah.
You can't give Haaland any space. If you give him any space, he'll score a goal. Haaland hat-trick would be good for FPL. Yeah, but I've not captained him. De Bruyne with 2 assists as well.
Varane's off. Wow, Ten Hag feeling that Varane has been...
It's a statement. Varane's been poor.
Yeah, he has been horrific. He's at fault for the second and third goal. And Victor Lindelof given the opportunity. Carl Walker looks like he's going to be coming off the pitch for Sergio Gomez.
I thought for a moment there City were letting United put on another defender in place of Walker.
Yeah.
Just give United a little chance.
Yeah, that's Varane. Varane doesn't mark Foden for the first. He doesn't mark Haaland for the third. And nobody marked Haaland for the second.
Well, McTominay did. That's probably half the problem.
Yeah. And then the third one, no one stops the ball from De Bruyne. And how Varane or De Gea doesn't get there before Haaland. And it's 3-0 City.
Leeds versus Aston Villa stream. No, we won't be live for Leeds Aston Villa. Sorry. AFCB, Fan TV.
So we get to watch the Haaland show once again.
Yeah. Maybe we should have been. Maybe it'd be a more interesting game. Nah, at least we've seen some goals. Sergio Gomez is on, by the way. Cancelo's gone to right back. Gomez in at left back. Interesting to see. And Harry's pulled out his mic. He's so annoyed, he doesn't even want to talk to us anymore.
No, I haven't.
Do you think Fulham will stay up? We were trash yesterday thanks to Chalobah. I mean, Newcastle were just better. Good news is Mitro went injured. Let's shock West Ham. Come on, Fulham. Is he not injured? Is that confirmed? Because he's in my fantasy team and I was furious when he picked me up. No points, but isn't going to get subbed out. Fuming, mate. But, yeah. Interesting if he's not injured. But then West Ham, they looked good last week. I do fear that form isn't a thing now after the internationals. If Fulham played Newcastle before the internationals, I think they come away with a win there, in all honesty. But form's out the window right now. We've had the internationals, stuff's changed.
I think that's a big talent today.
Yeah.
I think if...
Liverpool's still the same though, so that's good.
Yeah.
De Bruyne has done very well to keep that on.
Keep going.
And here's Haaland. Haaland, he wants his third. He is going to be unselfish.
Grealish.
Goes to Grealish. And Haaland gets a touch on it. He's going to keep it on as well, isn't he?
There's determination to try and keep it on at least. He doesn't, but he's trying to.
He just flew through the air. I swear I've just seen Erling Haaland fly. How De Bruyne kept this on? Mental.
Crying.
He's so good. Haaland should have just hit it, in all honesty. He probably would have gone in.
Excellent. You say, obviously, yes.
Look at this. Genuinely, he flies.
You say that teams are defensively poor against City, but United have looked really good going forward in other games. Where's that been today? City out of defensive midfielder. They've benched Diaz and Laporte and Stone.
They've also not been as defensive.
They don't have their
three best defensively solid. Here's Marcus Rashford, by the way, coming forward. I don't think United will score, but they're going to try anyway. Ericsson. Oh, it's poor. But Anthony gets a strike away, it's blocked, and now City are going to break. De Bruyne gets away from Ericsson, goes to Haaland. This could get very, very ugly. Across Foden, and it's a fourth. It's an assist for Haaland, it's a goal for Foden. I shouldn't make transfers in my fantasy team because the players I take out always do well.
This is embarrassing.
It's Manchester City 4, Manchester United 0. More fantasy team points for Erling Haaland. It's another goal for Phil Foden. 2 from Foden, 2 from Haaland. City running riot here in the rivalry. Genuinely, I did not think this would happen today.
I'm so surprised. 2 goals and assists for Haaland, yeah.
The way United... It's not even that United are losing, it's the way they're losing. They're getting torn apart.
Oh, no. Oh, it's going to take a VAR check here. Foden might be off.
Sent off? That would add something. Not a lot, but something.
Yeah, I mean...
Is it offside? It doesn't look. It didn't look offside.
Oh no, I think it is actually. They paused it, so I just thought it might be. It isn't. It counts. It's Manchester City. We sat here, I want to say, 20 minutes ago and said...
They could turn it around, but they've not.
50 minutes ago, well, we're making hold until half time at 1-0, we'll be alright. But no.
It's just disappointing. I really thought we'd get a brilliant Manchester derby.
Alex Ferguson is genuinely asleep in the crowd.
we're doing to check that he's all right then. Like that he is just asleep. But yeah, absolute dominance, really, innit?
Yeah. It is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And now they're pissing around a bit at the back.
England
chasing down De Gea. Lindelof, though, he's under serious amount of pressure and he's forced to go long.
England not doing shit in the World Cup. All forwards are shit except Saka, Foden, Sterling.
Oh.
That's incorrect. But
Sancho's still good.
Yeah, it's not the squad, is it? It's the manager. The England squad's amazing.
Forwards, I'd count Kane.
Well, United could come forward, eh?
Abraham. Certainly a lot better.
There's the difference between United fans there. One sat there smiling through the pain. The other one's pretty much on the edge of tears.
Yeah. Oh, long ball. This is brought down by Bruno to Anthony. Cuts in. Plays it to Ericsson. Backed out to Bruno. Bruno ball in. Punched away by Edison. Only punched though. Good fall to Malacia. He does win the ball.
He has. I don't know how. But
Ericsson.
Too much. Not a good enough ball, really, is it?
It has just been. They're leaving.
United fans are walking out.
United fans are leaving.
The United fans are off. 4-0 at half time, and they're making the owners aware that they are not happy.
It's practically empty. It is
with the showing today.
They're all going.
They're off.
They're all going.
They've got places to be, mate. Work tomorrow morning.
Now, what does this remind you of, guys? What does this remind you of? This reminds me of Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0 at Old Trafford when everyone walked out.
Yeah, but that ended 4-0.
This
is half time. This is half time.
Wow. I really wish we could hear Roy Keane.
And it's 4-0 Manchester United.
This is City.
Manchester City, sorry,
this is absolutely ridiculous.
It's 4-0. 4-0 Manchester United, mate. We'll be in 2000.
How do you go into a game and show so much promise and everyone's like, yeah, it's going to be a competitive game, and you are 4-0 down at half time?
There's a matter of seconds before the half time. I still think it could be 5.
Shameful. It's embarrassing.
Kanji, Edison.
I'm just annoyed because I wanted a good game today.
And that is it. That is the half.
I mean,
United will be
elated.
They can just
standing ovation at half time from such a good performance.
I mean, yeah, they've won the match. It's half time and City have won.
I mean, and while one team give their players around a standing ovation, the other fans are leaving the stadium.
Yeah. Don't know if you meant the rhyme there, but I love it. By the way, thank you, Nikola Dimkovic. Very high praise. You guys are better than 75% of the Serbian commentators. We're coming for that other 25%.
Depends how many Serbian commentators are. There's 4.
Then we're going to kill the other ones, so we are the best. Handle a 9.1.
Ooh, that's not good.
A 9.1. Oh, yeah, the slicks are ready for slicks now, isn't it? Yeah. We'll talk about that first half in some detail.
Wow.
Just stunned.
And do you know what? Actually, you said Harry Maguire's injured. Yes, I want to talk about this. We look at the big losses last year. The loss to City, the loss to Liverpool. They had players like Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Eric Bailly playing that game, Fred and McTominay as a pivot, an ageing Ronaldo up front. They had a bad team. They're the worst team at this point. They have got a European winning side here, and they are getting they've been taken to the cleaners by Manchester City. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, these aren't real fans. Partizan got knocked out of the cup by an amateur team, and we all stayed up to cheer. In some ways, I agree with what you're saying there, Nicola, but there is some differences. One, it's their local rivals, and they're 4-0 down at half time. Others, I think they're not walking out because they're 4-0 down to Manchester City. They're walking out because they're fed up. United fans, if anything goes wrong, immediately attention goes back to Glazers out.
Yeah.
And I agree that the Glazers aren't doing an appropriate job, but equally, complain when you're winning, complain when you're losing. Like, you can't have it both. You can't be annoyed when you're losing, but buzzing when you're winning. Like, yeah, it's not been good enough. It's embarrassing for Manchester United.
I think this is all us saying. They walk out because it's every week. It's every other week they have a loss like this.
But they haven't. They've not lost
exactly
since the start of the season now. But this is embarrassing.
I don't know what do you say? There's Ten Hag in that changing room.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Goldbridge Rays of the season.
Oh, I'll watch that after stream.
Yeah, I like seeing the it's the Liverpool ones, isn't it? Every single fucking no, it's Brentford, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 4. It's 4.
It's 4.
It's 4. Right, I'm gonna get some food.
Just fuming.
No! Right, I'm gonna get some food. And then I'll be back. And then you can take a break.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Wow. I'm truly shocked. I'm in shock.
Do you want to leave the door open because it's sweltering in here today? How it goes from being like baking hot. Oh my, it's very sunny though. Do you want to pull the blind across because I can't see anything? Right. Yeah. I can't believe it's 4-0 at half time. I genuinely lost for words. Lost for words. I don't think anyone saw this coming. Maybe City fans, but I've been saying all week, I think United could nick this. I think United look in the better side of this. But what's happened? Genuinely, what has happened? How are they 4-0 down to Manchester City at half time? How? It doesn't make any sense to me. But, yeah. Anyway, give your thoughts in the chat. We'll talk about that first half in more detail throughout this half time, but I need to check my fantasy team points. Why did I not captain Haaland? Honestly, I'm on 37. Haaland's on 12. I could easily have another 12 there. I'd be on 47 right now. I cost myself points there. Anyway, Haaland's too good. United, terrible. It's just so poor from Manchester United. But, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how the game progresses from here. Is there any chance they bring it back? I don't know. I don't think they will. Like, when I say bring it back, I just mean to a respectable 4-1, 4-2. That's not even respectable, just to get a goal. I don't see United scoring now. Maybe they will, but I don't see it. I think they look lost of anything, any sort of creativity, any passion, any motivation. What they need is Roy Keane in that dressing room to shout at them. It's what they deserve. They're 4-0 down to their local rivals at half time. They need a rollicking. And this first goal, it's no one closes down Phil Foden. Just cuts inside to Grealish. A few little passes around. No one tracks her on a Foden. Varane has to do better here. Bernardo Silva, back to Foden. Lovely finish. And that's 1-0. And then since then, we've just watched dominance. Absolute dominance from Haaland and Manchester City. And I'm slightly concerned because Fernando Alonso's off the road. I hope that hasn't involved. Is it engine? It's not involved Max Verstappen. Okay. Phew. Right, I'll go take a quick break. Harry's back.
It's going to be a virtual safety car. Gives Sainz and Hamilton pre-pit stop because literally only Harry's have already pit the safety car. They'll get a bit late.
Okay. Right. But yeah, this one definitely over the line.
Yeah.
By quite a lot. I'm saying I should have captained Haaland. I'll be on 47 rather than 37 points now.
I should have captained Haaland as well.
Everyone's going to go ahead of me in the league, and I shouldn't have dropped Foden. But, yeah. Right, we're back in just a moment. Keep everyone interested. I mean, what a first half. A lot to talk about.
I am truly stunned. I am truly stunned about what I've witnessed.
I've already talked about the first. I've just been talking about what they've been showing.
In the
There's
last
a lot of highlights.
Yeah. I mean, Haaland's goals, both phenomenal finishes, both very, very good. From probably the world's best player right now, in form. Looks phenomenal. It's exceptional. And then the Foden goal also out because it comes from a United shot that is blocked. It falls to De Bruyne and he runs and he runs and he runs and he runs. He gets fouled, he plays it to Haaland. Haaland slots it over Foden. He makes it 4. It's too easy. Way too easy for City to get through here. Way too easy. It comes from the Manchester United have the ball in the Manchester City penalty area. And City have managed to get it out and get up there and score. It is shocking from United, and they thoroughly deserve to be 4-0 down. It has been a terrible game. Terrible performance from them. They have been all over the place, United. And a side as good as United you look at it on paper, it looks phenomenal, but they have been absolute crap today. And I mean, City, take nothing away from City. They've been superb, as they always are. Haaland on fire, got himself a double already, and it's only half time. It's only half time. That is ridiculous. It could get worse. What's going to change? This could be 6, 7, 8. This could get very nasty. This could get really, really nasty for Manchester United. Haaland's on a hat trick. He'll want another hat trick. He'll want more goals to his tally. Foden's also got a double, has he? Yes, Foden's on a double, Haaland's on a double. Both looking for their hat tricks, both looking for more goals to add to their tally. City will be hoping to run rampant now. And if you're United, it's damage limitation. If you're Ten Hag, you say to your team, let's not concede again. We're going to set up, let's see if we can get a goal. Can we make it 4-1? Can we make it 4-2? Can we not concede in the second half? Can we only concede 1? They've got to look at it and think, yeah, we've got to try and make this look as least embarrassing as possible. They cannot afford to let. If that first half happens again in the next 45, they are in big trouble, Manchester United. But yeah, fans obviously walking out of the Etihad, the away fans. There's very few United members still left in the ground. They've all gone. Do not blame them, because one season where it looks like hope, and they turn it off the international break to play their local rivals in the big Manchester derby. It's the big game for them, and no one has turned up. Not a single player in a United shirt has bothered to play for their team today, and deservedly losing 4-0. But the fans thought this would be the day. They thought, changing time, we're going to beat City today. But no, they've been played off the floor.
Well, they beat Arsenal and Liverpool, didn't they?
Beat Arsenal, beat Liverpool, and they have been absolutely torn apart by Manchester City. You've returned. Pretty much every goal is quite easy to score. It's not an incredibly strong City. It's one of the worst shows. Yeah, City defensively. No Ake. So no Diaz.
Rodri.
No Diaz. No Rodri. No Stones. No Laporte. It's Ake Akanji, and they have no defensive midfield.
And Walker's gone off now.
Walker's injured. They've got Sergio Gomez, new right back to the Premier League.
Left back.
Haven't tested him. He's playing right. He's left back. He's playing right back.
He's not. Well,
Cancelo's playing right back. I don't care. Doesn't matter. It has been horrific for United, and City aren't even that good. Your turn. Back to you.
Hello. Yeah, no, there's not a lot to say. United have been poor. City have been good. What else do you expect? But I mean, I really thought United would be good today, but they weren't. So, I mean, we're at half time and we're talking like the game's over, but it is.
No.
United aren't coming back. Simple as. They're not scoring 4 goals in the second half. This is over now. And City aren't going to let them score anyway. City are probably going to win this 5 or 6 now.
Russell went mediums. It's not ready for
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, you almost put it in the wall as well. But yeah, no, I don't know. What do United try now? Do they roll the dice?
I said it's damage limitation.
Do they throw on some attackers? Why damage limitation? What's the point?
4-0 looks better than 8-0.
I don't think they came out looks. Surely you just throw the game at. Just go for it.
You might. Ten Hag might bring on Ronaldo. Go 4-2-4.
Maybe go 3-4-3.
They've already made. Remember, they've already
got 3-5-2.
They're going to have centre half bring on.
Oh yeah. Maybe stick Dallo in the back three. Maybe go Sancho right wing. Who knows? I don't know. How do you make this? How do United? What do United do? It's an unparalleled situation. This reminds me of United 0, Liverpool 5. It was 5-0, wasn't it? Liverpool had Mane on the bench. Milner, Canate making a debut, and they were 4-0 up at half time. Liverpool didn't play a full strength squad that game. Yeah.
Difference is Liverpool only got 1 in the second half. City won't.
I think City will push on now.
If United don't change how they're playing,
United will though. United will try and shore up like they did in that Liverpool game, but they still concede in that Liverpool game. I think they'll still concede today. I don't know what Ten Hag can do to shore them up that much because the belief's gone now. They're 4-0 down at half time. There's no fans there. City fans are the only fans there now. Are you doing Chelsea vs AC Milan, Jack and Harry? Yes, we will be live for both Tuesday and Wednesday this week for some Champions League action. Should have a different guest. Should have a guest here for Tuesday night for the Liverpool Rangers game, but you will join us eventually in some capacity. And then, after that we have... What game is it? Chelsea Man. Sorry, on the Wednesday, Harry will be here, of course, for that one.
Yep.
And the weekend after, you'll be joining us late for Chelsea Milan. But you will be joining us for Chelsea Milan at some point. And then, Ten Hag will throw the water bottle. FM style. That's just a water bottle, yeah.
Berate his players. Tell them that they're a waste of space. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Next weekend looks good.
Does it? I mean, Leicester Forest is this weekend, isn't it? But then... A lot of big games. We'll be covering Arsenal Liverpool next weekend. We've also got their Classica on Saturday, so join us for that.
That's also at the same time as Brighton Tottenham, so we'll keep tabs on that one.
That's a big game everyone cares
Forest, it is.
Right, to be fair, they are both at the top, aren't they? Forgot Brighton. Forgot Brighton are actually really good at football now.
He can't believe it.
I mean, yeah. At least if you're going to lose to Manchester City, you lose 1-0. You don't lose 4-0. You're not 4-0 down.
Redemption arc of Manchester United.
Dortmund Bayern, yes, their Classica on Saturday will be a cracking game.
Yeah, hopefully. Or Bayern are going to win 4-0.
Yeah, they're the two options. Yeah. Hopefully it's the former.
Wow.
You never know, do
you? I hope second half should be starting soon. I'm expecting more of the same. I'm not expecting United to pull it back. If they did, though, all those fans come running back in. Can you get back in?
You still got your ticket, haven't you?
Yeah, but
you can enter late.
But yeah, once it's scanned, can you scan it again?
Probably.
Oh, that wasn't a wall.
No.
That's another safety car. Oh, no, it's reversed out of it. Well done.
There's still a front wing there. Hopefully someone can reach out and grab it.
Yeah. Or just a virtual.
Or the TV can go back out there and pick out.
Luke Shaw on? What? Right. Well.
Last year I struggled, to be fair.
Yeah, but Luke Shaw's great for England, don't get me wrong. But last time he played in the Man United shirt,
but he has to be pulled off after that first half display, in my opinion.
Might as well give Shaw the go. Shaw plays
it's not about Luke Shaw coming on, it's about Tyrone Malacia coming off. It's the statement now, not the performance.
Very true.
The statement, you cannot perform like that and play for Ten Hag's United side. But what a terrible weekend for Williams. Latifi out for and took Joe with him, and now Albon's binned it. He's doing the race, but no front wing. Unless it's a safety car, so it's either way, it's a very good way back.
Have they cut the lap count down yet?
No, they don't need to.
Do they think they're right in?
Well, if it goes to slicks...
They'll make it, won't they?
Yeah. By the way, the second half has started.
Yeah. And United have held on for 20 seconds.
They have just about. Yeah, no, if they go slicks, we could have another...
I forgot to see vertical safety car. I thought mine was going really slow.
Anyway, Manchester United now. Bringing it forward. Trying to play out from the back, and that's a big error. Phil Foden. He's in. He gets a shot away. It's a good save, and then Shaw gets it gone. Sancho, not under a lot of pressure, tries to drive it forward. Big challenge from Cancelo now.
Probably needs to be mentioned that De Gea couldn't really have done much with
Gundogan. No, he's not done bad. Oh, Dallow's tackled it. He wasn't aware he had. But he has won the ball. Here's Anthony. Running against Sergio Gomez. Gomez trying to win it back. McTominay back to Anthony, into Ericsson. Sergio McTominay goes back here to Lissandro Martinez, who, in fact, despite the fact they conceded 4 goals, hasn't played terribly. How do you think? Yeah, Dalot wasn't stunning, but the majority of the blame has to lie on Varane and Malacia. Both had terrible shots.
And they've both been subbed off, makes sense.
Of course, Martinez and Dalot have hardly had games of their lives, and Dalot early yellow, and Martinez hasn't done anything. He hasn't done anything bad, but he's also not done anything of note.
Them coming in the pits, changing the wing, and then packing it in. Yeah, United, they've had a couple players who've had absolute shockers, and the rest of the team's just been
Bruno.
very meh.
To Dallo.
Oh yeah, there's a geezer out there. They've put on the green flag and still pitted out there.
They've had a mate there.
Run. Run.
Yeah, there's cars coming around. Right, anyway.
Lisandro Martinez on a drive through the midfield. Out wide to Sancho. Terrible touch. Foden been so good today. Yeah, double for him. He's looked very good. Hopefully he can hit a bit of forward.
Sure, tries to get it in there. Kanji gets it cleared.
Oh my god.
McTominay heads down to Martinez.
To murder Haaland. Oh yeah, that just to
McTominay.
Did this get any less United to be a red card for someone now? Oh, I guess Malassi was also on a yellow, so probably smart bring him off as well.
Dallo, yeah, he's on a yellow. I could see him getting sent off and then not playing the next few games.
Stupid tackle.
Nah, McTominay hasn't made any stupid tackles recently.
Exactly. He's due one.
Yeah, did he fancy one, does he?
Well, Luke Shaw comes on, just wipes someone out. Well, as we said, it could be a City player and the game can change.
It won't change the game, though. City could play with 8 men. Yeah, the windows are open, though. Oh, that's poor from Gundogan, and now United could bring it forwards. Eriksen goes out wide, and they've lost it, and now Cancelo's driving it forwards. City looking for a 5th. They're continuing where they left off.
It's a foul there.
Pulled to the ground, and now they've got a free kick. And Kanji. Across to Ake.
City's got so much time. It's so casual, the way they can play today.
Okay, tries to find Grealish. Can't find Grealish.
Why have you got... Oh dear, you got Dallo. Yellow card and 4-0. That's a -1. That's a firm -1.
Foden and Haaland are both on 9, so they've been brilliant. I hope Dallo isn't sent off my FPL. He's my third sub, luckily. I mean, he's already on -2, isn't he?
He's on fire.
Dallo. Dallo's on... No, I reckon that's the brakes, mate. Dallo's on a -2. If he was to get sent off, he'd be on -4. But there'll be someone out there that's triple captained him. I know, he's now on fire.
Yeah, he's still
No,
going.
I think that's the brakes.
Oh, he might. Can you get it back?
His steam just coming off the brakes. Trying to hit it in reverse, mate.
Anyway, Edison.
The Singapore Grand Prix now has just become people trying, like, survival.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's just the steam
He's just
coming off, because look how slow he's rolling.
He's stuck in neutral.
Maybe he doesn't have a reverse. Ake. Grealish tries to get it to Haaland, has got it to Haaland. Haaland, good chance from Lindelof.
Rattles on mediums and what is... I don't... Anyhow. Don't worry, Haaland on captain will make up for the deficit. Yeah, but everyone's got Haaland.
I've not captained him. We don't.
We don't. No, I can't. Not even Tony. Bench Zamora. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I need to keep an eye on the Leeds middle lineups. They'll be out while we're live.
They'll be out in 22 minutes.
Yeah. Well, at that point, United are probably 7-0 down.
7, that's modest.
Yes, he just lost the engine. Goes up far. It's just... No, I don't know. VSC. No.
He tries to turn and can't.
No, he's absolutely...
He's kept out the wall.
Oh,
there's a VSC and Ferrari are coming in.
Change for Inters. Interesting. City corner with
the Inters are gone, mate.
No, they're not bringing him in.
Trying to make someone else change.
Didn't need Captain Haaland, but my mistake paid off.
I deliberately didn't captain him a few minutes.
Science.
I instead captained... Who did I captain?
In science. They're going to put him behind the stat. Oh, no. What is going on today?
Oh, I captained Sterling as a man.
De Bruyne on the corner.
Liverpool 5, United 0 at this point. Salah hat-trick.
And don't speak too soon because the ball's looking for Haaland.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Behind Haaland, he tried. Oh, that's Anthony though. To Sancho. Can he get it back to... He's got it back to Anthony. What's he doing? Took too long there, Sancho. Should have gone back.
Just want to point out, by the way, the 2 goals today take Haaland to 13. He is, I believe, 8 off the goal scorer for last season. Top scorer.
Ridiculous.
I think.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So yes, they finished on 23, so he's 10 off. He's 10 off what Salah and Son finished on last season. He needs 10 more goals in the remaining 30 games.
Stupid. It's so stupid.
But yeah,
he tried to
considering his current rate of goals,
Yeah.
And Haaland's just won the ball back. If he could get another today,
very much plausible.
Yeah.
Feasible.
Be on his current rate of 13 every 8.
Yeah.
He'll finish the 38 game season on
36.
13 times 5, so 65 goals.
Jeez.
Minus the 2 other games. So about 60 goals if he keeps his current rate.
Unbelievable. 65 goals.
Only between 60 and 65 if he's on his current rate.
No way. Imagine. He could. He genuinely could. This man could genuinely...
Well, the record in a year is Messi's 71, I think.
Which is just under
71?
which is just under 2 a game for the Premier League.
But he did it in... That's all comps.
Oh.
71 in a calendar year.
Yeah, Haaland smashed that.
Wait,
Not the World Cup though, so misses that out. I guess.
no, he's also not. He's not been at City all year, has he? He's been injured half of this calendar year. Luke Shaw
Next year though.
tries to find
Foden.
Rashford, and now
really good.
City on the break. De Bruyne, Haaland releases De Bruyne. That's the opposite way around to what it should be. Foden. Martinez looks 9 against Haaland. No, he scores 91 in a year, 71 in a season. Okay, so he needs not. He could get 71 in a season, couldn't he?
I was gonna say,
Much more than that.
especially if City go far in all comps.
And he could get 100 in a year. Let's be honest. There's more competitions as well in England, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because you've got the Carabao Cup thrown in the mix as well.
Oh.
Whereas they've only got the Copa del Rey.
Yeah. But it's it.
Well, they have a bigger thing for the Community Shield. They don't have another They don't have a League Cup. Yeah.
Which I think is much better.
Yeah, to make more of a tournament of it, but equally like
No, it'd
it's
work.
the same in Italy.
It'd also work in England because they could do winner of the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and then top 2 of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Or for a laugh, they did Premier League winner and then Championship winner.
That'd be pointless. That'd just be another it'd be a shit
apparent.
Premier League team having to play another
You
game.
can't put it alongside under a virtual safety car.
That'd be another like mid-table Premier League team having to play another game.
Very true.
Like Fulham this year, they've just come up. Imagine they've now got to play Manchester City again in the semi-final, and if they lose that, which they most likely will, they don't have to play anymore. If they win that, they've then got to face either Liverpool or Liverpool because they were the FA Cup and Carabao Cup winners.
So it'll
be Liverpool Chelsea.
That's a nice little fun tournament for Fulham.
So that'll be pointless.
It had a bit more fun to the Community Shield than just turning up, win for a shield.
I think they should expand the Super Cup now, though. Now you've got a Conference League winner. They should have a 4th tier.
Or give it to
Brighton.
The reigning Super Cup champions.
Ooh. But then what you do if like they also won the...
Goes to whoever played in the final against them. So say this year it was who won the Super Cup this year?
Real Madrid. Anthony, and he scored. That's a very, very good goal. He's on Harry's bench. He scored a goal for Manchester United. And it's a wonderful strike. Could that spark a comeback? He's took away Cancelo's clean sheet. Things we hate to see.
He's on my bench.
It's a beautiful strike. He brings it down brilliantly. Who got the assist?
The comeback on.
It's a Christian Eriksen ball across to Anthony. He touches it past Grealish. Couple touches, he brings it inside. It's a great finish. 3 more goals United have to get in 33 minutes.
Why did I bench him?
They've just got to do what City did to them in the first half.
Why did I bench him? Well, I'm hoping that Ramsey, Sinistera, or
Gomez.
Young. Well, if it's Young,
I thought it was going to get dispossessed by Anthony then.
I don't believe it.
Gundogan. That's a very... Edison's put it directly up in the air. Ake.
How have they let
Heads it clear. McTominay. Anthony. No, I don't know why Rashford didn't challenge that.
I've got Anthony on a goal and Zamora on a clean sheet on my bench.
It's a great strike from Anthony.
I genuinely have like 13 points on my bench.
Sure. Sancho. Sure. That's why I've got Sancho on my team, mate. Because if he gets a goal, What'd you kid? Points, mate.
Oh, I had a shocker.
Nice.
I've had a
Ericsson, lovely pass for Anthony. Oh, you beauty. What a hit, son, what a hit. You happy now, X? I read your piece of commentary. Akanji is just looking there. I don't know what I'm saying, mate. I'm stunned by what I'm watching.
I'm on 31, right? But if I go to my bench...
I am on 37.
I've got Anthony on 6 and Zamura on 6.
I've got Dallo -2, Zaha 2, Reed 1.
I could be on 43. I could be on 43.
I'll be on 47 if I captain
Instead,
Haaland rather than Sterling.
I played Raheem Sterling and Philip Billing and Chilwell and Michael Lengo. I could have subbed anyone.
I mean, there's loads of ifs. We both used a wild card this week. I could have picked Anthony, Foden, Haaland, De Bruyne,
Trossard, Firmino.
Could have just picked the perfect team out. Instead, picked whatever this shit is. I could have predicted that Callum Wilson would miraculously recover from his injury, play for Newcastle and score.
Amron got a double, put him in as
Yep.
well.
And Trippier.
Well. No, he didn't get. Oh, he did get a clean sheet.
He did.
Hurt's got a clean sheet.
No one.
Casemiro and Martial are on.
Genuinely, there were so many
32
goals.
minutes, 3 goals required. Is it possible? Is it?
Oh, and on top of all those things we mentioned, I could have triple captained Trossard.
Yeah. Is it possible?
Or Haaland at this rate.
Is this possible?
What, 3 goals in 32 minutes? It's possible.
Casemiro on
Is
for
it gonna
McTominay,
happen?
Martial on for Rashford.
Martial.
Can Manchester United...
It's not the subs I would have made, I'll be honest with you, Ten Hag.
I said Ronaldo.
If you're still watching. I wouldn't have brought Ronaldo. But Casemiro, and what you've finally made your defensive change at 58 minutes.
Are we delusional to think that Manchester United could do
You
this?
should have started, really,
Do
Casemiro.
we think Manchester United can do this?
We've panned to Ronaldo for some reason.
Well, we haven't. Sky have. If we're panned to Ronaldo, we're here. Hello guys, we're live. Hello Ten Hag, we're actually sitting on the United bench. Oh, can they do it? Is it possible?
Right, okay. Bringing it
They need
forwards.
to get one quickly. If they get another one now...
Nathan
not let
Ake
Nathan
tries
Ake
to
run for their
find
whole team.
Haaland. Akanji. Almost dispossessed by Bruno. Gundogan. Nice turn. He's got options. Finds Haaland. Haaland's going to run past 3. Goes out wide to Grealish. Grealish. That's a lovely bit of skill.
Sack Casemiro on his
Yeah, I was
arse.
going to say.
And it's a City corner.
I have to go. See you Tuesday, Jack Larry. Alright, see you, Chelsea fan. Thanks for tuning in. Wish Anthony scored another 10 minutes later, then I'd get clean sheet. What?
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, he'd scored 10 minutes later. You still wouldn't get clean sheet points.
No.
But if Cancelo got pulled off, then I would have. But yeah, Anthony Stunner, it certainly was. I'd left for like 90 minutes. I am back. Alright, welcome back, Lona.
Ball in. Ake at the back post.
Haaland,
So
Akanji.
Trying to find Gundogan. Akanji rises again.
Gundogan kicks it into Ericsson's head. Ericsson gets it
Hamilton.
cleared.
Hamilton straight on.
Oh my god. Scenes. As Norris and Verstappen are there now, look. Norris has got him.
Oh, that's just a pain, isn't it?
But he sat right in front of Max Verstappen. Man City bringing it forwards. Okay, Gundogan. Sorry for the random F1
I was going to say.
interludes, but action here in Singapore.
Oh, why did I have Anthony on my
That
bench?
Stumble guy, welcome to the stream. Who do you think is going to win? Don't know, mate. Couldn't tell you. Probably Manchester City, if I'm honest. It's 4-1.
Yeah.
I'd love to say, oh, we're going to see La Remontada scenes in the last 29 minutes here, but it's not going to happen.
It is Anthony.
But yeah.
Out wide to Eric's. To Luke Shaw.
That's any pairs been eaten. I tried to eat one the other day and it was not it, Chief. So hard. But yeah.
Ready with the slicks. I'll set to Russ. Oh, is it dry?
Yeah, welcome that Stumble guy.
Howland's all over the place. Held up Stappen now. Move. Anthony, yes, there he is. City just knocking the ball around now. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I didn't play I had Anthony and Zamura in my team to start off with. I thought, no, I'm delusional. But Brentford are going to win. United, City are going to win. Oh, I'm annoyed. I am annoyed. City, Bernardo Silva. Just, City are nice, taking this very calmly. Surely that's
pedestrian, isn't it?
Sure we should get a black and orange flag for that.
What? Yeah, front wings dangling off.
Gundogan. It's not the Sancho game anyway. Akanji.
Goes to Cancelo. He's got space to run now. He's been fouled, and it's a free kick.
Yeah. Luke Shaw, the culprit.
Yeah.
It's kind of gone out now.
Well, it's 28 minutes. I thought maybe when they scored, United could keep ramping up that pressure, but they've not.
It's just slowed. City are just reassuring themselves that they are going to win this, and United just don't look threatening anymore.
By the way, fastest first sector for George Russell. But here's Bernardo Silva. Slots in Haaland. Into the side net. I thought we were going to see another for Erling Haaland. Pep looks worried, not going to lie. He looks quite nervous. He's this United are a good team. You're right to be nervous. They've scored a goal. We're starting to see some changes of tyres in the Formula 1.
Things depend.
27 minutes to go.
Now they have 25 minutes to get 2 goals.
Sancho to Eriksen. Bernardo wins it back. Eriksen wins it back. Here's Sancho again. Fouled. Mike Oliver disagrees.
Right.
Hold to the ground as Jadon Sancho, but no, we'll ignore it.
Grealish.
Did Harry do any gymnastics while I was gone? No, we don't have the...
De Bruyne.
That's not going to take place. Haaland, and that's a third. It's a third for Haaland, a fifth for Manchester City. Wow.
That's getting sad match.
Should have captained him. Should have triple captained him today.
Should have captained Haaland. Should have played Anthony. Should have played Zamora. So many points lost in my FPL team.
Yeah.
But that is... it's been a absolute fun.
Yeah, he's now on 17 points. Bonus points haven't been applied yet.
If you look at it though, Man United lost the first half 4-0. They're drawing the second half 1-1. He's better than Trossard. He got an assist, didn't he? 3 goals, 1 assist. Oh dear. I don't think we're going to see...
I didn't see 6 goals in the Manchester derby, by the way.
Well, yes. No, I did not either. Everyone's in, but hold on. Oh, wow. Wowie. And it's... He is just on fire, that man. That man cannot stop scoring at the moment. Oh, they are checking a possible offside.
Sergio Gomez is...
I think he might be off.
Yeah.
I think he might be off it.
So much...
No, he's on.
No, he's on.
I think
Onside. Haaland has his hat-trick. That's game over. Yeah. If you thought it was over at 4-1, it certainly is now.
And could it now be 6, 7, 8? Guess we will.
Potentially, yeah. Potentially so.
Look at jump pair, isn't it?
Doesn't look like it.
Eriksen to Sancho. Sancho on the drive to Martial. One back by Bernardo Silva. One back by Shaw though. And then Martial's foul.
Martial. Here's Sancho. Sure, Sancho under pressure, but goes back to Eriksen. Eriksen now goes across to Lindelof. Lindelof to Casemiro out wide. Dallo. The City fans have turned the other way. They're jumping up and down, shoulders around their fellow supporters. And that is Yuki Tsunoda into the barriers.
And that way safety car.
City fans jumping, not looking. Yeah, I don't need to.
Pit stop.
But yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, City fans are taking the piss now.
There's a chance here for United. Anthony into Bruno. Bruno tries to dink it into Sancho.
Offside.
He touches it, but yeah.
Took deflection, didn't it?
City fans joyous.
Yeah, safety car. Interesting. Yeah, City
Okay.
fans absolutely loving the occasion.
It's out for a Manchester United. Oh no, sorry, it's a Manchester City goal kick. It'll be a Man United corner, but no.
To be fair, the Etihad is packed.
Oh yeah, it's Derby Day. They're loving it. They're 5-1 up. It's time to party for Manchester City. I don't think there's any Man United fans left. I'd love to pan to their crowd to see if there is anyone left.
There's quite a few, to be fair.
Where?
There's a big gap. They're on the right hand side. They don't get much.
If I want them to actually.
He's gone in very heavy.
I think we too.
Lindelof I forgot Lindelof was on the pitch. That's a great tackle from Bernardo Silva, and they run into each other there a bit. And there's a pull back for a City free kick.
Yeah. Nathan Ake to Fernandinho. Not Fernandinho, sorry, Akanji. Jesus Christ.
Roll back the ears.
Yeah, that is a mare from me, apologies. If Thomas Partey was good for Arsenal City, I'll have an even bigger one. Love it. Thomas Partey.
Oh my God, McLaren waited. They're going to try it on a 3-6 here.
Probably, yeah.
Get in there. Go check out on Goldbridge. Yeah, he's probably happy that he scored.
I need some goals and assists from Cancelo. Come on, man.
You need points. I've got 12 on my bench.
Well, I'm sat on 44. But, yeah.
So United just knocking around the back now. Martinez fizzes it into Bruno, so I want to bring that down.
Problem is, everyone's captained Haaland.
He finds Anthony. Anthony's in. Can he beat Ake? Caught his feet a bit.
So I'm just going to drop now.
So Anthony gets to Martial. Martial loses it. Akanji now has control of it.
What team do you support? We're both Chelsea fans. That's Dumble Guy.
It's a United throw. Fred's coming on. So he's got limited minutes. He's going to get some today. Here is Sancho to Bruno.
Bruno. Lovely. I didn't pass, to be fair. Oh, I thought sure I was going to head that home.
Tackle. Great
it's a corner.
tackle from Calceo. There.
Fred coming on. There, that'll solve the problems.
Yeah. It's great.
It's brilliant from Cancelo. I think she'll be awarded bonus points.
To take that away for what?
My team.
Kicking up.
My fantasy
Pep
team.
wasn't happy. Pep wasn't happy when they went in 5-1 in Manchester Derby. Just sounds like his attitude and his work, his mentality. It's great. But Sancho's coming off for Fred.
Also, Hamilton just spun it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Nine.
Mark can't even react. Well, yeah, what's he going to say? Yay. We're losing 5-1.
Corner. Out to
Fred. Anthony. Shaw.
It's the same thing. The same thing. Oh, that's the replay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bruno. This replay when he was on the internet, that was ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
Playing out with it. Ericsson's done well. To Shaw.
Shaw goes wide here's Anthony though.
This is his. Yeah, he has a go. It's just wide. Pulled very wide.
That's the 70th minute. Ronaldo looks on unhappily.
Yeah. Well, he's got a season of that. So good luck to him.
Yeah, 20 minutes to go. I really don't see what changes now. I think that's game set match. I don't think we're going to see any more goals. City might get a 6th.
Maybe.
De Bruyne.
United can make it 5-2.
Into Foden.
Maybe.
Here's Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. We will have lineups for the later kick-off now, I think. It's 3:30. I'll have a look.
Soon, yeah. No, right. Mark isn't getting mad about conceding at this point. Yeah, there's no point. No point in getting angry.
It's the only probable lineup at the moment.
Let me check. Oh,
yeah. By the way, up to 890 subscribers, so appreciate whoever has just hit subscribe. It's going to help us towards our 1k. 110 to go now. Yeah, thank you so very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Here's Grealish. Coming forward. Haaland. Turns. Through to Foden.
Might be off. He
scored.
Flag
Is it going to be a sixth?
Go up.
The flag is not up. It's 6-1 Manchester City. It's Foden's third. It's another assist for Erling Haaland.
Oh, wow.
Haaland's now on 3 goals, 2 assists. Foden on to 2 goals, 2 assists. To 3 goals.
Yeah.
3 goals and an assist as well. What a performance from those two.
Why did
I take Foden out of the team?
Why did I not captain Haaland? Why not triple captain Haaland?
Why didn't I captain Haaland as well, yeah.
But that is Manchester City 6.
I'm in the mud because I didn't do
Manchester United 1.
I've had a mare, man. It's a 6th for Manchester City. It's truly stunning.
He's on side as well. Miles on side.
Yeah. You deserve way more subscribers. Thank you, that Stumble guy. Hopefully we can hit that 1K. We wanted to hit it by the end of the year. Now we're going even more ambitious
and
hit it before the World Cup. Hopefully.
I said it could get to 8. They are checking it. They say the ball's gone off.
It's on. I can see from here that ball's on the pitch.
It counts. It's Foden's hat-trick. It's Haaland's second assist. And it's Manchester City 6, Manchester United 1.
Wow.
And United take their time about kicking off here.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think they want to concede another.
Still waiting for the lineups. I've got City 1 here. That's why Villa 1.
Haaland's on 21 points now.
Ashley Young does start, so is Jacob Ramsey, so I haven't got any of those two getting subbed in. Augustinson gets his first Villa start, Konza Mings back 2, midfield 3 of McGinn, Lewis, Ramsey, front 3 of Bailey, Watkins, Coutinho. Play Buendia, man.
It's exciting.
How many times do I have to ask?
Phil Foden makes his way off to a standing ovation. What a showing from him today. A hat-trick for Phil. De Bruyne's off as well. No, De Bruyne's not off. He's staying on. Now he is coming off. No, it's Grealish. Who knows? There's so many subs. Foden's off.
Erling Haaland is the first ever.
There's a train of substitutions here, by the way.
Erling Haaland is the first ever player to score back-to-back-to-back hat-tricks in home games.
That is insane.
Palace, Bournemouth.
Haaland has a 10. Is he now the? Well,
is he at the minimum?
Have a look. Is he the 4th player in football history to hit a 10 rating?
Let me just get your Leeds lineup. Because I'm interested anyway. Because this game is gone.
Yeah.
Leeds haven't released theirs yet.
I'm just seeing whether Haaland's on a perfect 10. He's on a 9.7. Mini Minter had 3 goals, 3 assists. So it hasn't updated though for Haaland's second assist yet. So maybe a difference there. He's on the same rating as Foden, who hasn't picked up an assist. So 9.8 for Haaland.
Wow. Well, 50 minutes to go. It could still be more.
Performance.
Thanks guys coming in. It's going to be interesting.
Cancelo's not been involved in anything though. And I got rid of Foden. I didn't captain Haaland. I didn't like bringing in De Bruyne. No, I brought in Sterling instead. I'm just so annoyed.
I didn't captain Haaland. I benched Anthony. I benched Zamora. It's been a horrific week for me. Unless Ashley Young and Jacob Ramsey play absolute blinders.
Cancelo. Here is Cole Palmer to Haaland. Erling Haaland.
That's not
strikes
the sentence I've ever said.
Palmer.
Palmer to Haaland.
Here is Nathan Ake.
Come on, Checo.
Hopefully Max can come through.
And Laporte's on for Gundogan. They've pushed Ake onto left back.
This could be 7. It definitely could be.
Sergio Gomez is middle midfield. Left wing.
Middle midfield. He's a midfielder.
Yeah, middle midfield.
He can play central midfield or left back. Similar to Zinchenko. He's literally a Zinchenko replacement.
Identical. What nationality is he?
Not Ukrainian. He's Belgian, I believe.
That's right, similar.
I mean, it's. I was hoping for a closer match. I'll be honest.
I know.
It's not so disappointing.
We've seen goals, yes, but it's just a bit. It's just been a City onslaught.
And still, only 52% of people in chat think City are going to win.
Yeah.
43% think United will win. 5% for a draw. Checo's fine off the start. Max is just chilling.
No, why is everyone so far apart?
Don't know.
Oh, I've got a timer now. 34 minutes.
Oh yeah. We should still get to 75% race distance though, so 4 points will still be in effect.
They've changed it now, haven't they?
What? Yeah. They have to get over 75% for full points. And over halfway for half points.
Geneva Verstappen will still win the championship, but you take...
Or more than it. Well, it's a different point system.
The hair goes long. Oh, no.
It's a big error from Max Verstappen. He was going for Lando Norris. He's not pulled it off. He's dropping down the order now.
He's cut that out.
He is now down to 7th.
8th.
Fuming. Max. Oh, 8th. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, he's still ahead of Hamlin. Well, that's not good. It's like all recover. They're a 5.2.
He's now got 30 minutes to make up 7 places if he wants to win this race.
Anyway, Checo should win this. Ricciardo at 11. What a storm and drive. Sinistera does start, so I'm not getting Zamora or Anthony subbed in this week. I've got 12 points sat on my bench.
That's as bad as Mark Travers versus Liverpool. Yeah.
That's a good Leeds team.
No, it's a fun stat. Anyway.
I think that's nice to Mark Travers. Well, it's probably because Travers made more saves.
Yeah. But also, there's only 3 goals difference. It's not like City have only scored 3 or 4 here. It's 6.
Yeah. Sure.
They are only 3 goals away from the record. Oh, sorry, 4 goals away from the record, aren't they?
But of course, Anthony still managed to score because he's on my bench.
Ericsson, poor ball out wide. And of course, I took away a point from Cancelo. Took away 4 points from Cancelo.
Still 12 minutes.
Yeah, positive for United. City didn't keep a clean sheet. Yeah, not great though.
Again, Anthony looks good. Anthony looks really good.
Oh.
What?
Wolves are sacking Bruno Lager according to Fabrizio Romano. Official statement expected soon, then time to appoint a new manager.
Oh, how fast I think he is?
What?
They put him on softs and just told him to go for it.
No, 30 minutes.
I guess.
Everyone else is presumably either going to have to pit again or be on terrible
tyres. And Russell's going slow.
Might not have any more mediums either.
Oh, safety car. That's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be Russell. Anyhow, also it's an away match.
Unless he can get it down on escape road, which he looks like he
they'll
could.
probably still lose 6-1 at home.
Or worse.
Oh yeah, or worse.
Nah, they don't.
More people can
walk. Sancho's won it, but then Bruno won it, but then it's been given as a foul. I feel bad for the Man U fans at the stadium.
Yeah,
they're not there.
It's a yellow for telling Michael Oliver to fuck off.
The Man U fans aren't at the stadium. They've gone home. They're chilling, mate. Gone Greg's.
Yeah. They've gone back. Yeah, because they can easily get back home because they're still in Manchester.
Yeah.
They would have just gone home. Oh, Russell won't contact Madison. Consejo.
I don't reckon they have to. I reckon they've gone to the pub, so they're still watching the game, but instead of sitting in the stadium angry,
they can drink.
Yeah. They don't know what's going on anymore.
Their sorrows.
Gomez tries to find Grealish. Now United will play out, but they can't. City win it back. Palmer, Bernardo Silva, fighting Anthony now. Anthony with the ball. Nice bit of skill there. Goes to Lindelof, back to Anthony. Anthony now. Lovely little flick up and clearance. Finds Martial. Martial tries to just flick on someone. Can't. Akanji to Cancelo. As it stands, Southampton will not be champion, in case anyone didn't realise that.
Haaland Patty is about it. Yes. Super Sunday. Cole Palmer, back.
It's not that much super about it, but sure.
To Laporte.
More like disappointing Sunday afternoon game between 2 sides that aren't that great.
Yeah.
Laporte now. To Ake. Haaland tries to flick it forward and can't. I'm so annoyed I didn't captain Haaland.
No one's putting a pass together now, not even City.
Human.
Oh dear. Edison. Oh yeah, I'm so annoyed. Anthony on my bet. I'd want to cry.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Haaland's on 40 points if you captain him, 20 if you didn't.
Should have captained him.
And he'll get 3 bonus points as well, presumably.
So from not captaining Haaland and not playing Anthony Ozamura, I have missed out there on 31 points because I would have got -1 off Tony. I've missed out on 31 points this week.
Lots of ifs and buts.
That's double what I've got. It's over double what I've got. Bloody hell. Basically, that's the game. I'm back.
Nah, Perez will hold him off.
Alvarez knocked out for a throw. United will take it. They've had 6 shots, 3 on target. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Yeah, so Ferguson's not buzzing. Has to be said.
North Ten Hag.
I can't imagine he'd be sat there smiling.
I expect to see what happened after the Brentford game. I think they'll probably be doing a lot of running.
Lindelof.
You're on 57. So you captained Haaland, right? So you had 17 points before you captained Haaland. That is ridiculous. Because you've gone.
Yeah, mate. I'm on 47 now.
Oh, Fred.
I could be on 67 with Haaland.
Martial,
6-2. That's another.
United
Did
fans
Sancho get the assist?
No, Fred.
Was it Fred? Oh man, let's go.
Oh, United fans got something to
There's
cheer.
a few of them that are loving it.
They're having a laugh.
The 9 fans left.
Well, it's been an 8-goal thriller in the Manchester derby. I didn't think it would be an 8-goal thriller, but like this anyway. Well,
it's a minus point for Cancelo as well, for fuck's sake, honestly.
I
hate FPL so much.
Minus point for everyone, Cancelo and everyone like that. And, well, it's a goal for Martial, you can add that to his tally.
And it saves United some goal difference.
Yeah.
Because they would be on -6 if they hadn't scored 2, now they're on -4 instead.
They were 0, weren't they?
Yeah.
0. TK said I can't laugh, so Chelsea.
Are we on 0 goal difference?
Yeah, 1-0 goal difference. United obviously now on -4.
Yeah.
Haaland's matched 70% of my FPL points. That is stupid.
Yeah, we're on 0 goal difference. Wow, we are shit.
Yeah.
But at least we're not Liverpool.
Oh, Alvarez is put behind for a corner. Could have been 7-2.
Could have been. Maybe should have been.
Yeah. Good play. Alvarez heavy touch. He managed to, and then De Gea puts it behind for a corner. So De Gea or Martinez puts it behind for a corner. It is Martinez. 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, this is pretty much game over now, isn't it?
Maybe United can get 3rd. Maybe City can get 7th. Who knows?
Sergio Gomez puts it in there.
Headed
Laporte
wide.
heads right.
Yeah. You feel like it'll be 7-2 probably. Could even be 6-3. That looks like a good game. It's been a cracking game. We can't complain. We've seen 8 goals.
More FPL things to complain about. If Bamford is he starting?
No.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't take him in the end though. But I mean, Mitrovic didn't do much else. So.
Pep was so worried about him before he got up. I think that's just his natural resting face. I don't think he's actually worried. I think it's for him. Here come United, come forward now. Dallo to Anthony. Anthony's going to score again because he's in my bench. I know it. I know
Where's
it.
Sancho now? Why is he not attacking?
Edison saves. They not actually get colour sight in.
That's the thing. City have scored 6, but they have conceded twice.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Let's be honest. If United weren't so shit, they've lost 2-0.
Yeah. If teams could defend, then City would have lost so many games this season.
Yeah. And if Mbappe played for Chelsea.
If City didn't have Haaland, they lost so many games. Take Haaland's 3 goals out of this game.
Yeah, but I think Jesus
doesn't score 3.
No, he scores at least 1 though.
Doesn't score the 3rd one at least. I know
Doesn't score.
Doesn't score the corner one. That's 2 of them. You might get 1 of Haaland's 3. That's 4-2.
Not even Danny Ings gets goals today.
Yeah. Villa 2, Leeds 2 goes Perks. I don't want that.
I'm going to go sit in a very dark corner. I don't even care about the shot. I was just gutted about my fantasy team, I'll be honest.
I know. I'm so annoyed.
Please,
Why did I think
Sancho.
Tony was going to score more goals than Haaland did?
How did I not foresee this coming?
So I knew Haaland was at least score 1. Why do I think Tony was going to score more than 1? I am stupid. I am stupid.
If City didn't have Haaland, they'd be 10th. They wouldn't, though, because they would have signed a different striker. Or they wouldn't have let Jesus go.
Yeah. Well, they'd still be up there.
And also, they did sign Haaland, so...
I think they'd have lost to Palace. They'd have lost... they'd drawn Palace, lost to Newcastle, and I think they might have lost or drawn here.
The thing is, Haaland's made FPL pointless now.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you try anything and you don't captain Haaland, you've lost loads of points.
Yeah.
So, my captain's staying on Haaland now.
The average was 25.
I'm never making this mistake again.
The average was 25 at the end of last night. That's going to skyrocket to at least 40, 50.
Well, yeah, because Haaland's just added 34 on everyone's.
Well,
40 points on everyone's.
If you captained him.
Yeah. But most people have. I reckon, 80% of the game have him, don't they? I reckon at least 60% of the game have captained him.
Yeah. Real Madrid can make it happen.
I think it could. To Bayern.
They need a striker.
I think Kane to Bayern could happen. Saw that rumour the other day.
I don't know if he'd want. I don't know if he would.
He's still chasing that record, isn't he?
His brother needs something to do. To negotiate something for his big office and just sits in a suit and a tie in his office for nothing all day.
Cancelo, poor pass, mate, come on. Do something, Zhao. Please.
So much bad defence, but bad defence in midfield for City. City for 10 up, yet United doing stuff like blocks off the line. Yeah. But equally, it could be 6-4, could be 6-5.
Sure, Fred to Casemiro.
As a go from range, saved by Edison.
Anthony. Where's Jadon Sancho, man? He's genuinely just not attacking anymore.
He's on the pitch?
Yeah.
Where?
Far side. Over there. Casemiro. Across to him, please, I beg. Now he's playing on the wing. Please, attack. Here's Jadon Sancho.
Bruno's got captain's armband on.
Oh. Where is Sancho?
He's off, isn't he?
I swear, I'd never say
United
subbed off. It's going to be 6-3.
Bruno's going to get a chance
How's
to
this
score.
game 6-3? No, Martial on to.
Oh.
I think Bruno will end up taking it, but I think it's that mind games thing, isn't it? Well, I mean, this is exciting. How is it 6-3?
Cancelo's giving away penalty.
No, he's not.
Cancelo's giving
No, he hasn't. I refuse to believe he has. That doesn't give you minus points.
To not?
Not anymore.
Oh.
I don't think.
That's nice.
Because I could have sworn I saw someone give away a penalty and just not get any minus points.
Unless the goalkeeper gets more extra minus points if they concede the penalty.
Okay.
So this
I could have sworn conceding a penalty
Martial's going to take it. So Martial could take a Dolphin in this game. Yeah. See. So it's Martial versus Edison from the spot.
Do I potentially get him in for Mitro?
Maybe. He scored a double.
They got next week.
Someone rubbish.
I'll have a look. Right,
Martial.
if he scores.
Great penalty.
Brilliant
right. 6-3.
Equally, he might not start.
Well, do you know what?
Start today.
United haven't done too badly.
It's 6-3. What on earth is this game?
What a game.
What the
Are we
Christ
underestimating how good this game's been?
It is a brilliant game, but
they've
got Everton next week. You're actually a good side.
We're seeing a 9-goal thriller in the Manchester derby, and we've still got an extra 2 minutes to get to watch. Absolute cracker.
So you want to get going quickly. Bernardo.
Could United get 3
Cancelo.
more? Wow.
What a football match today.
What a weekend of football, by the way. What a weekend of football.
Yeah. We've still got 2 games to go.
Yes.
Villa Leeds later today. Forest
games
and
that
Leicester tomorrow.
Absolute shit.
2 relegation scrap.
Right. No, 1 mid-table scrap.
Okay.
Sandro Martinez. Could you not get a 4?
No, I was being harsh to Leicester and Forest, to be fair.
6-4 actually looks respectable.
It is Dallo. Yeah, but if Cancelo loses another point, I'm going to kick someone in the head.
What the hell is
Unless
that?
Sancho scores, who's not even on the pitch, I don't think, anymore.
I think that's going to be it. 30 seconds left. I mean, what a game it's been.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say United have been horrific because they've scored 3 goals, but they have been. Defensively, both teams have been all over the place. Pep Guardiola will be furious. He'll be absolutely furious if they can see 3 today. He's so annoyed with his team.
Yeah. It's been very poor.
But might all of that.
It's been poor defensively, but they've still scored 6, haven't they?
Yeah. Hats off to them. That's the game. Wow, what a Manchester derby we just witnessed.
Is there much point doing man of the match?
Erling Haaland.
It's Haaland and it's Foden. They get a joint one today. But, I mean, what a showing from Manchester United. But what a response from...
Other way around again. What a showing from
United.
City. Good response from United. You said what a showing from United.
I said what a showing from Haaland, I thought.
No, you said United.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. That's it.
That
I don't know.
genuinely...
Yeah, I think we'll round off there.
Yeah.
Not a lot more to say.
It feels weird that we're so... Because it was an absolute thriller.
We're back in the midweek. Tuesday, Wednesday, Champions League streams.
Very good games as also.
Hopefully. Back next weekend, of course. Der Klassiker, Arsenal, Liverpool on Sunday as well. But that is all from us today. Look out for all the content in the week, all that kind of stuff. UCL Fantasy out tomorrow. Exciting times. But that is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.